now it's just like, man, you got to have that time where you just like disconnect from the scene, just the race. Like, and it's a race that I've created in my head, you know? But you have to step away from it. And now it's just like, man, you got to have that time where you just like disconnect from the scene, just the race. Like, and it's a race that I've created in my head, you know? But you have to step away from it.
All right, we are live. We are live. What is going on? It's your boy Any Double X. Next level, man. We are back in the building on the live stream. Um, New and improved live stream. Just wanted to do things different around this time. If you are watching, I want to let you guys know this is a targeted individual, community-based live stream. And I want to thank you for rocking with me, man. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. And I appreciate that, man. God bless you, man. Actually, me myself, I am, yes, a TI, man. I have been targeted since birth, I believe so. A lot of things have been going on in my life, man. And just last year, I came into fruition about what was going on. And I actually see that, I'm not the only one going through these things. This thing is happening all around the world. And it's not right. It's not right what's happening to people. And man, this thing needs to be exposed, man. Um, this thing needs to be dealt with. I mean, me myself, I'm a Christian. I believe that Jesus Christ died on the cross for our sins. And am I a preacher? No, but I love God wholeheartedly, and I believe that He is with us. He is with me. He is with you. And if we're going through anything in life, man, we need to give it up to Him. Pray. I feel like that might be the only answer to everything in this world that we're going through. So let's see here. This is something that I put together, man. I put a lot of thought and energy into this live stream. I want this to be something that we could all come together on. I'm gonna have guests, and it's not gonna be like an interview. It's gonna be an experience. Like if you guys ride with me throughout this stream, you'll see. This is actually a test run too. At the same time, I want to see how things run smooth, and you're here with me, and I appreciate it. Now, if we get a little lagging today, this will definitely be fixed in the future. So just bear with me. I apologize in advance. There's some internet things going on, but I'm gonna just keep it going, man, and we're gonna push through this thing, and I'm gonna show you guys a different side of the spectrum, different side of things, and give people a chance to come on and if they just want to talk, if they want to be heard, if they have a story you know that they want to tell, you're more than welcome to come on here. And also at the same time, this is a wait. Let's see here, Universal Undone Child. Hey, what's going on, Universal Undone Child? That's my friend right there. It's good to see you too, man. It's definitely good to see you too. I'm gonna definitely need some moderators too. If you guys are watching this live, or if you're watching it on the playback, because whenever the real TIs come out and we have something to say, um, the perps follow up, and this is definitely a no perp zone. I want everybody to know that this is a no perp zone. Okay, so I need a team of moderators to help me out with this, man, because this thing is gonna grow. I'm gonna keep this thing going, man, and we need to have a place. Let's see here, Universal. And just had a dude roll up on me in front of my house. Yeah, man, these perps is crazy, man. Like these perps are everywhere, man. Like and but what's more important than that, God is everywhere, man, and God is watching them. God is watching you, and just never forget that, man. But thank you, Universal Undone Child, for rocking with me, man. Um, it's gonna be an experience, man. I guarantee you guys, this is a live stream like never before. You know, if you guys know me, you know that I don't. I try to do things well. I don't even try. I just do things different. I'm definitely not one of the sheep. And I'm not trying to be. And at the same time, I want to be clear. I'm not a preacher. I do not preach for a living. Near though I'm trying to be. But at the same time, do I love God? Yes. Do I believe Jesus Christ died for my sins? Yes. Am I all about the Bible and the scriptures? Yes. Do I pray for every targeted individual? Yes. But there's just a lot of things that I want to talk about on this live stream today. And just take it one day at a time, man. And again, I want to thank everybody for rocking with me. This is definitely going to be an experience. I took a lot of time into putting this thing together, and this is like the beginning stages. But I took a lot of time putting this together, and just to give all the TIs a different experience, because I know, when you're heavily targeted and you going through these things, it, man, like it's an experience in itself, man. And we need a safe haven where we can go, where we know we won't be judged, where we can use our voice and speak out against this thing, or where TIs can come and see other TIs, speaking out about this. I want people to network. When we get this chat when we get the chat box going, I want people to talk to each other. I want us to pray for each other. I want us to be a place where we can come with the scriptures. We can share scriptures. We can do all of this. We can, if things need to get exposed, if we need to, bring something to the forefront, if we have some information that we know can help other TIs, this is the place where I want you to be able to come and do it. Okay. And what's next? That's what it is. So, like I said, God bless every TI. We're gonna get this thing rolling, man. We're gonna get this thing going. All right. So before I do that, there is a couple shout outs that I do want to give. And I don't, periodically, I'm just gonna be giving shout outs to TIs, man, like that I know who are official TIs who might have channels, because at the end of the day, this is not all about me. I see a lot of a lot of TIs. I don't know if they're TIs or not, but I see them, and it's subscribe to my channel, share my videos, my this, my that. All about me, like narcissistic. Like I don't know if they really where their heart is at, and and I'm not trying to judge anybody either. I'm just saying what I see, and I don't agree with it. But me personally, I'm open to have the conversation. If you are TI and you come across this, and we happen to be live, and you want to join in the conversation, just hit me up, man. We can make it happen, man. This is the place to do it. Okay. Yeah, man. So I want everybody praying for each other. I want everybody to subscribe to each other's channels. This is a place where we can grow together. Okay. My channel is new, as you guys can see. I currently have 147 subscribers right now, and I'm just thankful for all of y'all, man. And I pray for y'all, and I ask that y'all pray for me, and we pray for the other TIs. And we need this. Like, we need a place where we could come together. Let's see. My friend says, more than anything, our health is the most important thing, and keeping our heads together. That is totally right, Universal Undone Child. I'm gonna read that comment again. More than anything, our health is the most important thing, and keeping our heads together. Definitely, man. And another thing that's important is finding Christ, finding Jesus Christ throughout this, man. Like, like you guys know we living in the last times right now. Tomorrow is never promised. Um, it's not promised. So my friend Universal Undone Child is right. More than anything, our health is the most important thing in keeping our heads together. All right, definitely, definitely. Thank you, Universal Undone Child. Yeah, man, I'm gonna definitely keep this thing going, man. It's an experience. It's not just the average live stream. Like, I've seen a lot of live streams. I've seen TIs on a live stream arguing and fighting over scriptures. Like, I'm just like, wow. Just I've seen TIs live streaming and just bad mouthing, like just slandering other TI. I mean, it's happened to me, but I've seen TIs on a live stream just cursing people out in the name of Jesus. I'm like, whoa. I'm just like, yo, man. When I saw that, like, I really had to unsubscribe from that, and I just felt called to do this. So you guys remember where you seen it first, because it's also a lot of swagger jacking TIs. You know, you do something and then they come out and try to do it, and then they try to throw you under the bus or take shots at you. There's a lot of going on, but you're not gonna find that here on What's Next. Like, that's definitely not gonna happen. Okay. This is a safe haven for all TIs to come, to get information, to pray, to get some scriptures going, to get the conversation going. KI, what's going on? They took my health a long time ago. All right, Kay Arthur's joining us here. I see you, Kay. That's my friend, man. She's definitely heavily targeted, man, and she's got some really great interviews on Meeks B channel, on Romola D Reports. If you guys check her out, man, we are definitely praying for you, Kay, and we riding with you, man. Definitely, man. And shout out to Meeks B too, man. I love you, Meeks. Like, I love her, man. She is out here, man, and you know she's standing up for the community. If you guys get a chance, check out her channel, man. She's taught, she's all about Jesus, man, and she's a truther, man. And yo, man, we just love you, man. KI, hey, what's up, man? We definitely see you, man. And don't forget, man, hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe if you're not subscribed to the family, man. Definitely, man. So what we're gonna do now, let's see here. We're gonna get into some current events, okay, guys? All right, let's do this.
Surround sound recordings.
All right, so this is what's gonna happen, okay? This is just a test run right now, but what happens is we'll start off. I'll talk about what's going on, like who did this in the community. Oh, they cut me off, bro. Oh, no, they didn't. Did they really just cut me off? All right, we coming back. We coming back live, man. We having some connection, and some connective issues, but I'm gonna stick this thing out. But this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off. We're gonna talk about current events. If anybody knows anything, you can put it in the chat box. We can discuss it. If I seen anything happening, such and such, like a guy Brian too was assaulted. He is a ex Department of Defense employee slash. All right, I got people in here, man. It's going down. Okay, if you guys are just, if you guys seeing what is going on, we are experiencing a little difficulties with the connection going on, but we're gonna ride this thing out. Let me see here. Let me check in with the chat. But we are back here. It's KR says they don't want you on. Yeah, but guess what, K? We're gonna keep this thing moving, man. You're definitely right. Let me see here. 3, 2. Whoa. Whoa, we got perps in the hallway doing some kind of satanic burping. Gee whiz. Alright, so we're gonna get back to it. But so you guys could kind of get the gist of what's gonna happen here, right? So every time we're gonna do this current events, I'm gonna talk about what I saw going on, because I'm really heavy on YouTube. I like to see what TIs are going through. I comment, I subscribe to your channel if I really feel like you're real and genuine, and I like to just show my support and be there, because I feel like that's really important thing. And when things is happening, we need to talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it in this segment here, current events, guys. Okay. And I'm also gonna give some more shout outs, man. Let me see here, man. I want to shout out my friend Tina Marie. I also want to shout out my good friend Praise Jesus, man. I love you. Um, Shout out my friend Frank Nitty. Nitty, what's going on, man? Heavy T. I'm gonna shout out my boy Heavy T. He's heavily targeted. He's got some great channels, man. Hopefully we can get some people on here with me. Now, we're definitely gonna do that. We're definitely gonna get people on here, and like I said, it's not gonna be like it's not gonna be like an interview. It's gonna be more of an experience, guys. This is gonna be something new that we are gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna keep this thing going for the TIs, man. Let's see here. And once again, if you're not a part of the family, hit that like, hit that subscribe, man. Let's keep it going, man. Let's see here. All right, let's see, man. All right, so we're gonna get ready to get into our let's see here, get into our next segment, which is, let's see here, God word. All right, God's word says, oh, look at that. We have a new subscriber. Vlog Life just leveled up, man. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, man. Thank you for being a part of the family, man. God is with you, man. Never forget that. We have a new subscriber, which is taking us to 148. That's what's going on, my friend. That is what's going on. All right, so let's see. We're going to get into this next segment of the show that we're going to do. And guys, please bear with me. This is my first, well, actually, this is my second live stream, but this is the first time that, I did it like this. I put a lot of thought into this. I didn't want to just come on and, like just talking crazy about people and like, no, this is not going to happen. But so our next segment is God Word Says. What God's Word says, okay? And in this segment, let's see here. All right, we are back, man. I don't know what is going on. We keep getting disconnected, but we're gonna get through this thing, man. We're definitely gonna get through this thing. You guys see what happens when I talk about the scriptures, man. But we're gonna talk about the scriptures, man. Somebody got to do it, man. You know, I would just want to apologize for the connectivity issues. There's some internet things going on, but as soon as I talk about the scriptures, right, guys? Yeah. So in God's word, we're gonna get to God's word, right? And I'll just ask if you guys have any scriptures that you want to share in the chat room to type it in. Um, if God puts anything on your heart, in this moment, type it in the chat box, man. Let's share. Let's have fellowship with each other, man. Let's I feel like that's what we need to do, I mean, I feel called to do that. So I'm going to get into God's word and what God's word says. Let's do it.
Surround sound recordings.
All right. Now, with God, this today, what God's word says comes from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 3, verse 22. And it's a prayer that I think would help all TIs. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and read that right now. Dear Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, I approach your heavenly throne with a request to deliver me from demonic strongholds. I agree with your word, which says that I should not be afraid of my enemy because you yourself will fight for me. That is from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 3, verse 22. Okay. And now I really, I thought that was a good scripture to start to kick everything off with, because everybody knows, this targeting individual gang stalking thing is heavily like it's demonic. Okay, it's definitely demonic, and what God is saying is that we should not be afraid of the enemy. We should not be afraid of him because he will fight for us. He is with us. Just like I always say in all my videos, if you guys watch my videos, God is with us. He is with me. He is with you. So we shall not be afraid. We shall not be afraid. And if anybody has let's see here. If anybody has any scriptures that they want to share, just type them in the comment box right now. Let's see. Let's see here. What's going on? Let's all pray for them to stop messing with next level. Yes, please, you guys, pray for me. That's what we need. That's what we need. Okay. Let's see here. Deuteronomy has a piece that says something. It's striking your neighbors behind his back. All right. Yeah, man, definitely, man, definitely. And so that's what God word said. That's what we're gonna do. Moving forward, we're gonna talk about God's word, man, what God's word says, and um, just give us a chance to share some scriptures with each other, because that's what we need. My good friend, praise Jesus. She tells me that when you were saying God's word, you were citing God's word. That's where the power is, in God's word, man. We all need to know that. We all need to. We need to read that Bible, man. Pick it up and read it, man, and actually, see what is going on. See what God has says for us. Read God. All right. So let me see here. All right. So once again, I want to up Thessalonians 5:11. KR has a scripture. Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up. Just all right, man. As you guys can see, we are experiencing a little bit of connection issues, man, but we're gonna get through this, man. We're gonna keep pushing through, man. So after God's word, what's gonna happen is this. Let's see here. We're gonna do
Surround
this.
sound recordings.
All right, we're gonna be taking prayer requests. I'm gonna ask everyone in the chat room if they have anything that they're going through that they need prayer for. Um, we can all pray together. This is a time when we can come there and pray. The prayer requests. I think it's much needed, man. When we're going through these things, like we feel alone, sometimes we feel like there is no hope. Sometimes we don't know where to go, who to trust, where to turn. And this is a time that we can come together and pray together, you know. And I'm even going to invite some people up. I'm going to invite some people in to the live stream to pray. Um, this is just a time that we can do that. And you guys see, like, you know, um, this is something different. This live stream is going to be like no other live stream. I guarantee you there will be some people who see this and try to imitate and duplicate. I've seen it already with some of my videos, and I see, some TIs, just decided they were they were rappers and and just no, I'm not even gonna get into that right now. Right now, I'm gonna just stay on course and talk about the prayer request. So in this segment, I'm gonna ask if anybody needs prayer for anything. If anybody wants to pray, we're gonna say some prayers, and then we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving to the next segment here. Let's see here, and shout out to everybody that's watching. And again, I want to, just let everybody know this is the first time I'm actually going live and doing this. So if, if you guys are experiencing some connection issues, like if, because I can see from my end what's going on, and I'm definitely being attacked here. But we're going to keep it going though, we're going to keep it going. So we're going to do some prayer. We're going to ask anybody watching, if you guys need prayer, like, let's come together and pray. Let's all pray. Let's pray for each other in the chat box. Let's pray for any TIs that's going through stuff. Pray for me. Pray for you. Let's just all come together and pray. I don't see that enough. I see these guys coming on, see these Christian targets or whoever they are, like they coming on and arguing and fighting and talking about stupid stuff, and not bringing people to God, and I gotta check myself right now because I don't want to be on here criticizing other people, talking about what I see. I just want people to come together and pray. Let's pray against this. You know, it'll put us in a better situation, and we need to come together and pray against this, man. So if there's any prayer request, we let it know. Let's see, prayer for a fellow TIs, Steve Hubbs and girlfriend experiencing attacks. Oh, okay, yes, definitely. Um, we need prayer for fellow TIs, definitely, okay? That's what I'm talking about, man. Definitely, man. So that is definitely what's gonna happen here. Prayer. All right. Let's see here. Let's check out the comment section. How's everybody doing tonight? Just wanna give a couple more shout outs to the Eternal One. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Stacy Sweetheart, man. Shout out to you. And Ramola D Report, shout out to you, man. I love your channel, Techno Crime Fighters Forum. And it's one person that I want to shout out here real quick before we get into the next segment. There's a guy. I think I don't, he doesn't post any videos, but I see him a lot in comments. I know if you are targeted, you see this guy's comments. Some of them I don't understand. Some of them I do. I know this guy is probably coming from a good place. Neil Pawar. I want to shout you out, man. If you're watching, he's like almost on every targeted on TI video. I would love to have him as a guest as well, man. And K Arth, I would love to have you on as a guest. Universal, I would love to have you on as a guest, man. There's a lot of people. If you guys are watching and you want to be a guest, I don't want to just say an interviewer, but I want to say a guest. If you guys want to be, hit me up, man. My email is in the description. Send me an email. I definitely need some moderators to help me regulate this thing, man, because this thing is going to grow. We are all going to grow together. Okay. I'm definitely somebody that I want to see people grow. It's not just about me. It's not, oh, like and share my videos every time. I want to see people grow. I want us to get our story out here. I want us to connect. I want, things to be right. I want us to know who each other are, like, and have support for each other. And if it's anything that you're going through, that I could possibly help, or just help you get the word out about anything, or I'm definitely all about that, man. I am about that. Okay, so let's see here. The next section of my live stream, let's get to the next segment. Let's figure out what's next. Okay, guys, let's go.
Surround sound recordings.
All right, so the next segment will be the channel of the day. Okay, and it'll be a segment where I just feel like, whether it doesn't matter if you have 5,000 subscribers, or if you have 3 subscribers, or if you have 10, it doesn't matter. Like, if I see your channel and I feel like, people need to see it, I'm going to shout you out for the channel of the day. I'm going to ask people that is watching, I'm going to ask them, if there's any channels that they want to talk about, that they saw, any videos that touched them. This is the time to do it. The channel of the day. I want everybody to get involved, man. I want people to know, because knowledge is power. Knowledge is knowing. If we don't know what's going on, man, you guys know how it was, before you figured out what was going on with this TI situation. You guys know how you felt, the things that was going. I know how I knew, I'm looking around like it was crazy. Like I didn't know what it was, but I knew it was something, you know. So we need to talk about this stuff, man. We need to, help each other out and push each other out. And I know this is my first time. This is the first experience, but I'm gonna keep this thing going. The first person who I'm gonna elect for channel of the day is Bella. Um, she's a TI. She's from the UK. If you guys don't know or been to her channel, she's got 1,949 subs. Channel is amazing. I don't know if you guys let's see here. I don't know if you guys ever been on her channel or not, man, but she's got a lot of great information. She covers the spiritual aspect. She covers the technical aspect. Um, she talks about her life. She gets in depth, man. She's got great energy, great interviews. Well, not interviews. Let me take that back. But great energy and great information is what I wanted to say. So definitely, I'm nominating Bella for the channel of the day today. Okay, so if you guys know any channels that you guys want to nominate for channel of the day, pop it in the comments box. Let everybody know so we can be in the know and check everybody's channel out, man. And once again, this is the first time that I did go live with this, and if we're experiencing some connection issues, I just want to apologize for that, and just let everybody know this is the first time that I have went live with this. We're experiencing some connection issues, but we're gonna work it out, guys. Like I'm really heavily, I'm a TI, guys. Like you can see it. Um, there's a few TIs who come on. Well, they say they're TIs and they're streaming. It's just like watching TV.
Surround
Like
sound recordings.
it's just like, it just flows smooth. But we're gonna work this out, man. We're gonna pray against these evil spirits that's trying to come against us. We're gonna bring things to the forefront. The witchcraft. We're gonna have a conversation about this stuff, man. And I think it's well needed, man. I think we need to keep this thing going. And I want to let people know that it's not, I'm not, I might come on at 8 o'clock. I might come on at 9. I might, you never know what's next. You never know when it's going to come. That's why I need you guys to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you will be alerted when we go live. Okay. Once again, we need you to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn on your post notifications. Will be alerted when we go live. Okay, and it's just gonna keep getting better, folks. It's just gonna keep getting better and better, man. And if you are still rocking with us, man, I want to thank you, man. I want to let you know God is with you. God loves you. God bless you. And let's see here. We're gonna get into the next segment of the stream. This is just the test run. But let's see here. We're going to get into the next segment of the stream, my friends. Let's get into it.
Surround sound recordings.
All right. This segment is Perps Gone Wild. Okay. A lot of perps going on. A lot of perpy stuff happening. Okay. KR said whose channel? Okay. Who got channel of the day? My friend Bella. She's a TI. She is from the UK. She has, let's see here, 1,949 subs. She might have more, I'm not sure, but she's heavily targeted. She's from the UK, man. She has a lot of great information, man. Her channel is awesome. Actually, you spell her name Bellaaa. 3 A's, man. Bella, check it out if you guys don't know. Let's see here. Looks like you haven't slept much. You have to sleep. Oh man, you already know it, man. Us TIs, man, we go through this thing, man, and we don't really get that much sleep, man. Like that sleep deprivation is real, man. You guys can see these bags under my eyes, man. It's sad, man. But she's right, man. I have to get some sleep, man. We all do. We all go through this, it's not nothing new, man. But this segment is Perps Going Wild, man. I don't want to give too much energy to the perps, man, but these people have to see that this stuff is real and things are happening to us, man. Um, a lot of Man, I just got to show you guys something, man. Before I do, I just want to warn you, man, that a friend of mine's Pearly Gardner. She's targeted, man, heavily targeted. She's in Australia. A lot of people don't think that, this thing is really happening or that this thing is worldwide, but it definitely is. She was driving in the car with her mom. I want you guys to check out what happened, and then we'll get back into it, man.
Look at this, guys. This is acoustic, as you can see. There, you can hear it. That's acoustic. Yeah. Hi. Hello. See, you can see the broom broom. What did they commandant what did you do, man? That's assault. No, sorry. The hell? That's assault. Gang stalker. I'm not scared of them, Mom.
Oh my God. Could you guys believe that? Did you see that? Did you see that perp on his motorcycle? Oh my God. I couldn't believe that. When I saw that, I was outraged. Oh man, Pearly is so sweet. She's such a great person, man. It's just unfortunate that she is targeted, man, and that like I got really upset when I saw that, man, because she's a small Asian woman just driving down the street, with her mom. And then you have this gang stalker with a mask. Those gang stalkers like wearing masks. He's driving down the street. And I honestly felt like, if there was a guy in that car, like he wouldn't have did that. Like if that was me and my son in the car and he pulled up on, he wouldn't have even looked my way. I mean, these perps is really going wild, man. Let's take a look at this one more time, guys.
Look at this, guys. This is acoustic, as you can see. There, you can hear it. That's acoustic. Yeah. Hi. Hello. See, you can see the broom broom. What did they commandant what did you do, man? That's assault. No, sorry. The hell? That's assault. Gang stalker. I'm not scared of them, Mom.
And as you can see, Pearly is not the type that she is not scared at all, man. But it's just a simple fact that these perps just have the nerve to do that. Like I've been heavily targeted. I've gone through some stuff, but not like no perp has ever tried me like that. But they would try females like that. They would try her like. If you guys want to check out her channel, it's Pearly Gardner. Pearly all capitals, capital G Gardner. She's heavily targeted. She's in Australia. I'm gonna ask that you guys pray for her and her family. Pray that God keeps his hand on her situation. I was just enraged when I saw that, man. Like, and we all need to know that, some people have it worse than others. Some people get targeted more so than others, and if you're a TI, you definitely deal with this. You definitely deal with the perps, man. They everywhere. Some people infiltrate, some people are friends with their perps, some people are married to their perps. But, this is just a segment here, I just wanted to give you guys a preview of what's to come and, what's going to happen here in the live stream. Things is going to happen. If you guys see anything that, you want me to showcase or you want me to feature on the show, anything that happens, if something happens to you, you want to talk about it, my email is in the description. You can hit me up and I'll definitely get it on, man. Yeah, man. And after seeing things like that, man, because it just makes you think about your own experience, man. And it's not always easy, man, to go through these things. No, it's not easy at all to go through these things. And my next segment is what's next is something that will take our mind off, from all of that stuff, man. Let's get into it.
surround sound recordings,
All right, so my next segment is grateful for, guys. Like I said, I put a lot of time and energy into, making this live streaming experience, and not just, the average live stream. And then this segment here, it's it's kind of like, will take our mind off from all the stress and the worry, and to think about things that we are grateful for, because even though we are targeted individuals, we are going through things, we still have blessings in our life. Like right now, I'm grateful for you guys, just being here with me right now throughout all the connection issues. You guys stuck with me, man. I really love y'all, man, and I really rock with you guys. And from the bottom of my heart, man, I love y'all. Um, I just feel grateful, man. So four things that you're grateful for. This is the time, where we can take our mind off of our problems, off the perps, off the gang stalking, off the workplace mobbing, off the directed energy weapons, and just think about what we're grateful for. If you guys want to participate, you could type in the comment section right now what you are grateful for. Four things that you might be grateful for. And let's see here. Universal Undone Child. She says, I'm grateful for finding you. Wow. Well, you know what? I feel the same way, Universal, man. I'm grateful for you too, man. Um, I'm grateful for you being here. That really meant a lot to me. Um, let's see here. Four things I'm grateful for, man. I'm grateful for you guys, man. I'm grateful that I woke up today, man. Um, I'm grateful to be alive, man. I'm grateful that Jesus Christ died on the cross for our sins so that we could be forgiven, man. I'm grateful for that, man. And I'm grateful for clean air and food and water. If you guys want to join in, thankful for other TIs you can communicate with on YouTube. Yes, that's right. KF says she's thankful for other TIs you can communicate with on YouTube. Universal says, grateful I still have a roof over my head. That's right, man. That's right. And being grateful, I thought about this, man, because being grateful is a really big deal. When we show God that we're still thankful throughout the struggle that we're going through, it leads to Him bringing more blessings to us, man. And it's just it's a good thing that we can, you know, just sit here and be grateful. Let's see here, man. Um, think about what we're grateful for instead of these, all this crazy stuff that's going on, and the crazy things that we see, man. Let's see here. Universal Undone Child. She says she's grateful that each day is a new beginning, and that is definitely right. Each day is a new beginning. That's definitely right, and I'm grateful for that too, man. Does anybody have anything else that they are grateful for that they want to say they are grateful for? Let me see here. Let's see here, man. I'm great. You know what else? I'm grateful for the TIs who came before me, like, because we're all targeted, man, but the ones who were brave enough to actually speak out against this, and to tell their story, man. I'm thankful for them, man, because I've been heavily targeted and I didn't know what was going on, I actually prayed, when it was getting out of control to the point where I just prayed. I was in the shower and I prayed, and um, God told me to, the things that was happening, to just do some research on it. Like He answered my prayer right then. Like I really felt like He did, and I'm grateful for Him for doing that. I'm grateful for all the TIs. Let's see. K Arth is grateful for her animals. You know what? I'm grateful for your animals too. I love animals, man. Let's see. Grateful we are here to hold each other up. That's right, Universal. I'm grateful for that too. Um, I'm definitely grateful, man, for that, man. Um, let's see. I'm grateful for everybody who reached out to me. I'm grateful for um, everybody who I've had the pleasure of talking to. Um, I'm grateful that we can actually use this time to minister. Well, yeah, to minister, to have fellowship, because like I said before, I'm not no preacher, man. Like I'm not. I'm not gonna pretend to be like, I didn't just start reading the Bible 3 months ago and now I'm a preacher. Um, Nor am I judgmental. Like, and I don't judge people, like, and I don't talk about people, I don't laugh, and it's nothing like that. But what I am is grateful, and I do love the Lord, man, and I have a personal relationship with Him, and I encourage everyone, whether you target it or not, I encourage everyone to lean in that direction. We don't know how long we have left on this earth, man. Any day, you can not wake up tomorrow. And yeah, man, I'm just, I'm grateful, man. We are grateful, man. I see a lot of ungratefulness. I'm not even going to speak on that because in this segment, we're just going to talk about what we're grateful for, you know. And as this platform grows, because it will, you know, people are going to join in, and we can all just take our minds off from the stress and the craziness that happens when you are a TI, man. Let's see here. All right, man. So let's see. Let's see what we got here. All right. So in our next segment, you guys know, well, if you are subscribed from my, let's see here. If you guys are subscribed to my channel, let's see. You guys know that I am an artist, and let's just get into it. Let's find out what's next.
Surround sound recordings.
All right, so surround sounds. You guys know that I am an artist, man. I make music, man. I write and record, and I try to be. Let's see here. I try to be. I don't try anything. I'm me. I do this. Like I write about my life. I write about my story, my spirituality, my beliefs, this targeting thing, and if you are new and you haven't never visited my channel, that's something I do. I felt called to do. It helps me throughout my situation, just get some understanding and just be able to vent sometimes. Like I can do that through song format. Um, I don't know, I mean, some people, they leave comments and stuff and they let me know how they feel about it, but I'm not doing this to try and like sell you my music or try to make money off of it. If you guys listen to what I'm saying in the songs, it's just, and if you're targeted, you can relate to to what I'm saying. I don't just do one thing. I don't just rap or sing or whatever, like I'm just very diverse with that. And I just wanted to talk about that now, just in case, some people aren't, subscribing to my channel. If you are new, don't forget, hit that subscribe button and hit that like. Uh, and this segment is just not going to be about me. I just wanted to explain, that yes, I do that. If you guys see videos on my channel with music, 9 times out of 10, it's me. If you see surround sound recordings on it, that's definitely me. Um, but this segment will be, sometimes I'll show some of my music, or if I see some music that I like, that I want people to hear, like, I'll premiere it here, or I'll let people hear it. Or if I, come out with a new video or a song, I might premiere it on here. Or, if you guys heard a song or something that you guys want to talk about, you can pop it in the comment section right now. Um, and we can just, talk about whatever music we like, and this segment is for that. Let's see here. Grateful for food, clothing, and shelter. That's right, KF. I hear that. Let's see here. Give it time. It takes time for every seed to grow. That is definitely true. It definitely takes time for seed to grow. We have to water it daily, take care of it, put it in some fertile soil, right? Man, I love you guys, man. You guys are all stars, man. I just want, once again, man, if you are a part of the family, man, you might want to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, because let's see here, the What's Next live stream is not gonna have a regular time. I could come on at 12 o'clock in the PM. I can come in at 6 o'clock in the PM, but I'm gonna try and keep it, for the beginning stages. I'm gonna try and keep it at a reasonable time. I'm not gonna try to go too late, because I know um, some people work or some people are asleep. But a lot of TIs, everybody's situation is different. Like me, I don't really get a lot of sleep. Sometimes I might just go in. You never know. So if you guys want to, be a part of the stream, you guys want to not miss out, you gotta hit the subscribe button. You gotta turn on post notifications, man, because I'm gonna definitely do this. So the surround sound segment, yeah, it'll be all about music. If you guys want to hear anything, or at any point, if you guys want to um, type something in the comment box, talk about whatever music that you heard that you liked, go for it, man. Let's see here. Universal Undone Child says the isolation from being targeted. Let's see here. What she's saying. Man, all right. The isolation from being targeted lead me back to art, something I was away from for years. So although targeting sucks, hurts, it's scary, positive things can come out of it too. That is definitely right, man. And you know what, Universal, man, if you wanna send me some of your art, if you want to send me some pictures, I'll definitely play. Well, not play, but I'll definitely show. We can show. This could be a place where we can showcase your art. If anybody has some things that they want to put out there, I'll be more than likely to, more than glad to, you know, put it on the show and let people see what we can do, man. Because we are more than just targeting individuals. We are people. You know, we have things to say. We have um, talent. We have unique gifts that we have been blessed with. Let me see here. All right. So after that, let's see here. After that segment, see, I told you guys this is an experience, man. It's not just like just a regular live stream. You guys are gonna see groundbreaking moments on my live stream. I know this in my heart, man. Um, it's gonna be some great things that happen on this live stream, man. I'm gonna push for everybody to grow together, man. Let's see here. Um, let me see what we got going on. Okay, we got one more segment that we are going to introduce, and then we're gonna get out of here. We got some perps outside banging in the hallways. It's cool. Um, Let me see here. All right. So we're gonna get into the last segment right now. We're gonna do that right now. Let's go.
Surround sound recordings.
All right. So the last segment of the live stream, and now, and mind you, it's definitely subject to change, because you guys know me. I like to do things different, and I like to keep, I like to change everything, and I don't like to keep the same format or structure. I just, I feel called to be different. Um, but the last segment of the live stream will be questions. Okay, so everybody that is in the live stream that's watching, um, if you guys have any questions for each other, praise Jesus, what's going on, my friend? All right, we are here live, man. What's next? So if you guys have any questions that you want to ask each other, or anything that you want to ask me, anybody that's in the comment section, go for it, man. Ask away. Um, Let's see here, man. We got 2 people who have hit a like, man. Actually got 3 people who have hit a like, man. Yo, man, I love you guys, man. 4 people who have smashed the like button. Guys, don't be scared of the like button, man. The like button loves you, okay? We should change that around to the love button. We need a love button, guys. All right, but yo, man, I want to thank you guys for watching, tuning in, and getting back to it. This segment is the questions, okay? If you guys have any questions that you want to ask me or each other, you can ask it right now in the chat box. And guys, remember where you've seen it first. Okay, it's a lot of swagger jacking TIs, and they watch what I do and they try to imitate it and they try to, and I don't let it get under my skin. They say imitation is the best form of flattery, but you guys see who did it first. Okay, they're definitely gonna copy, man, but I'm not worried about that, man. All right, so if anybody got any questions, actually I got some questions. Like, where are you guys in the chat box? What part of the world are you guys from? Like, you don't have to say, your address, or just what state or country are you guys in? Okay, shout out to my boy Nitty. Okay, Nitty's watching. All right, nice. Okay, all right, man. I really appreciate you guys, man. I love you guys, man. Um, if you are just joining us, man, this is the What's Next live stream. This is the second one. We had some connection issues earlier, man, but we pushed through it, man. We're gonna keep pushing through it, man. It's only gonna get better and better and better. What city are you in? It looks cold out. Actually, and I just always knew it was something like, and as the older I got, man, it was just always something happening. Um, and I just, like, I don't know, man, like, I just feel like it's been happening to me since I was born. And on my video series, I speak a lot about that, but it's like, I don't want to, I know a lot of TIs have short attention spans, and I'm not knocking how anybody makes their videos or anything, because I watch a lot, you know. But when you have people just going on and on for, they have hour, 2 hour videos, and you trying to cover so much and trying to look at so much, is like, that's why I don't like to have super long videos, because I know me myself, there are videos that I have watched that were 2 or 3 hours. Um, but after you watch 2 or 3 videos that were 2 or 3 hours, that's your whole day. And I don't think people keep that. I don't think they think about it. Like, when you target it, you traumatized, you're going through things, and you just like, oh, blah blah, you just want to get it all out. But me, I get flack, for trying to be different. From I've had, a lot of perps commenting on my videos and just talking about, how I edit my stuff, or like, um how I've made shirts, like, I want to talk about that too. Um, but it's crazy. And again, you guys see that we are experiencing some connection issues, but we're pushing through that, man. And I want to thank y'all, man. It really means a lot to me that you guys are rocking with me, man. Um, we're gonna keep pushing through with it, man, and until we're through with it. Okay. But yeah, man, I mean, I just, you want to watch as much. I try to watch as much as I can, and I don't like skipping over things. Like, I want to hear what people are talking about. Like, I want to know what people are going through, and not at any point am I looking um to throw somebody under the bus, or to laugh at what they're going through, or to tell them no, you're not going through this. Like, oh no, this didn't happen to you. Like, I see that so much here, man, amongst the community, man, and it's just sad that you know we have these narcissistic TIs, man, who just think they know everything, like, and you don't. Like, nobody knows everything. Nobody is like a professor about this stuff. Like, all right, let's see, man. We are gonna push through this thing. All right, let me see here. All right, praise Jesus. She is praise Jesus. All right, Universal Unknown Child is in Canada. K Arthur is in Minnesota. Shout out to Minnesota, Canada, Vancouver. All right, man. So all right, man. See, this is what I love, man. I want to encourage everybody to, have fellowship with each other, man, and converse with each other, man, and connect, link up, um, share email addresses. If you feel comfortable, a lot of people don't. They still at that stage in their targeting where they are full of fear and um, they don't know. Like I went through it, so I definitely know. Let's see here. Shout out to Ombre and Credio. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Browns Goddess 404. I see you, Browns. Um, let's see here. Shout out to Jan R, man. Jan R, man. She is heavily targeted, man. I'm not sure where she is, but if you guys get a chance to check out her channel, she's definitely going through some things. Let me see here. Let's check out the chat box. Seems like a lawyer and a few government people got together and basically kicked it off. Tapping my phones, bugging my house phone, and contacting people I knew. Man, you know what? I definitely went through some things like that myself. I don't know if it came from a lawyer, but you know what, Universal, man, shoot me an email, man. I would love to have you on, man, and at some point we'll talk about what's going on. You can talk about your story, and we can anybody, anybody for that matter. Like if you guys want to come on to what's next. I keep thinking podcast. I don't know why I'm just thinking podcast, but no, it's a live stream. If you guys want to come on this experience, and we'll go through all the segments together, man. We'll do it together, man. We can, go through the scriptures, everything that happened, man. We're gonna do it together, man. It's not like we're gonna come on here and argue about Christmas trees or, you know, no. Actually, there will be no argument here. Like, I want this to be a place where, we can come together and have fellowship, prayer, and just talk about what we need to talk about. And I feel like this, it's okay, to um, disagree. Like we're all not gonna agree on the same things all the time. It's okay to disagree, but it's one thing to be like, no, such and such, like it's only how I say, blah, blah, blah. Like, nah, like I'm not gonna have any of that energy here, man. It's not gonna be that timetable, man. We're just gonna that's right. It's a no perp zone, man. That's exactly right. That's why I definitely need to what's here, man. I need some moderators, man, for the chat room, man, because I know this thing is gonna grow, man. I know this thing is gonna get big, man, and I can't do it on my own. I'm gonna need some help, man, and if you guys are willing, because when the real TIs come out, the perps are lurking, man. Shoot me an email, man, and I'll get with you, man. And we can, we can plan this thing out together, man. Let's see here. Let's see. All right. So, if there are any more questions, let's see here. Certainly, we all have different experiences. That's right, Universal. We all have different experiences, and I think that some of these guys, they don't understand that. Like they don't get it, and it leads me to question, who they are and what they're doing. But then at the same time, like I don't want to get caught in, want to get my mind wrapped around them too much. It's not about them at the end of the day. They're sent to cause confusion and to, spread false doctrines. And me myself, like I know who I am inside, like, and I'm not gonna pretend to be somebody I'm not. Like I'm not gonna say, oh, I just started reading the Bible 3 months ago and I'm just this heavy heart, wholehearted preacher. And like, I'm not a preacher. I'm not, you know. And at the same time, I don't knock anybody for what they do. Like everybody is gonna make their videos different. Like I get flack about how I make my videos and the content in my videos, but I really don't care to what extent to some, what people think, because I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it to tell my story, and I'm also doing it to try and help other TIs. Like each reach one, teach one. Each story is different. Like, but we can all learn from each other, and I feel like this my channel, like when I tell my story in my videos, like I'm telling my story in my videos. Like if you guys don't, not you guys, but just people in general like that who have something to say, like will find something to say. Like if you guys don't get it, like I don't know what to say. Like I've been accused of being a troll. I've been accused of all kind of things. I've been perped on, like on YouTube. Like I've had some crazy things happen to me, man. Like even outside, like the targeting don't stop. Like it don't stop when you come home from work. If you have a job or wherever you coming home from, like it don't stop when you go to sleep. It never stops. And I just want to remind people that God is with them, you know. And I'm gonna be who I am, and I want everybody to be who they are, and I want everyone to encourage each one to be a better person, But at the same time, I just want to remind people, like, um, in no shape or form, like, am I a preacher? Like, I know you have to be ordained to do that stuff, but do I believe in God? Yes. Like, do I love Jesus? Yes. Do I believe He died on the cross for my sins? Yes. Do I read my Bible? Yes. Do I want us to come together and do that? Yes. Are people getting hit with directed energy weapons? Yes. And it's not funny. It's not funny at all, you know? And I like, if a TI feels brave enough to talk about their experience, man, and they want to come and share this experience with me, or if they even just make a video about it or whatever the case may be, like, I am not one to laugh or to make any comments like acting like, I'm better than someone, or um, putting someone down or whatever the case may be. Or if I see something and I felt inspired to do something, like I'm gonna definitely, whoever inspired me, I'm gonna definitely give them a shout out and let them know, look, man, you inspired me, man, and I appreciate it, man. um I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, like and subscribe to my videos and such, and just put videos out. And you guys know me, man. Like, well, for the people who do, I'm frequent on people's videos. Like, I will leave comments. I'm not one of those narcissistic TIs, man. I see that a lot, man. It's just all about them, like, yeah, it's all about me and Jesus and da da da. Yeah, yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. I don't even move like that. I just want people to know, at the end of the day, that God does love you. I love you. Everybody in the comment section, I love you guys. Let's see here. Yeah, TI is turned on you. Oh my God, I've had that happen to me, K Arth. Oh my God, you are so right. Jesus, man, I've had some TIs that I thought we were cool, and then next thing you know, I don't hear from them, or they just act like they don't know who you are, or they'll start making videos sneak dissing you, like, and the old me was just sitting here and like, man, I can really, like, and then I just gotta just let it go, man, and just give it to God, man. But you are so right, KI, man. I've had a few TIs just turn against me for whatever reason I don't understand. Sneak dissing me. Um, I had a few. I even had a few instances where there were people dragging me, man, saying calling me liars. Um, and But that time I actually captured the moment. I actually made a couple videos about it. I don't want to give it too much energy. But I had some guys really step out of line and really come at me crazy, man. And if those guys are out there and they ever see this, man, like I said, man, I forgive you, man. And if you guys want to have the conversation, we can do it here, man. You know, we can definitely figure out what's next, man. Or they call you a perp if you call them. Okay, can I say it? Or they call you a perp if you call on them. Or something. Yeah, man. Definitely. Okay. And when I see stuff like that, man, I just like, man, man, I just fall back, like I don't really get too attached in those moments. I just gotta tell myself, like, man, even though, you might feel like those people were your friends, they're not at the end of the day, you know. And some people come off like they are targeted, but they are not really though, and they have people fooled, and they're like Jesus Christ and Christ, like I don't want to get into that, man. I don't want to put nobody on blast. Like you guys know, you guys see it. Like if you are in the TI community, um, it's a lot of that happens, man. People just, man, I try not to get too caught up in it though, Um, that's another thing I want to talk about, man. When that day came for me, and I just decided, I wasn't gonna be scared of what's going on and of these evil spirits and all the stuff that I'm going through. I'm gonna start speaking out about it. I'm not like other people. Like my mind started moving like in mysterious ways. Like I started thinking about how can I bring awareness to this? You know what I mean? Because I seen that it wasn't only me just going through it. That was the moment for me that really took me like, to the next level, literally next level. Like, how can I bring awareness to this? What could I do besides tell my story? What could I do besides, write my music and, because I started doing music again, what else could I do? Like I'm that guy. Like I want to know what else can I do to bring light to this. And I thought about t-shirts. I thought about shirts in general, because how many times have you guys been out somewhere and somebody had something on their shirt and whether I don't know, you seen it and it made you think or it sparked a conversation with that person who had the shirt on. It's definitely happened to me many times. So that inspired me to to start to think and to be creative and to because I've actually once I've get paid attention to what was going on. I've seen people have shirts that say gang stalking or whatever they say, but I just thought maybe I could do something cool, have a cool come with some cool designs that will bring awareness to what's going on. um and I've actually, believe it or not, guys, like I try to stick it in the video so people could see, and I've actually received flack for this. Like perps have actually, I had one guy say in my comments, he said, "Oh, next level, you're selling perp merch." Like what? Like who sells perp merch, bro? Like really? Like oh man. And then I had somebody else, that I was cool with, come on in one of their videos. Oh, I'm not trying to sell you anything, blah blah blah. Like I'm not trying to sell people anything, like if I could give these shirts away, I would. Like I would just mail them to people. Like if I want to get to a level where I can do that, but I gotta start somewhere. And you know, I've had, you know, just different energy come towards me about that. Not too many people have even made a comment off it, but I'm gonna be straight honest with you guys. Like nobody has purchased a shirt, like nobody, and I continue to make the designs just because I want people to see it. And I wanted to bring awareness to what's going on, and what better thing than a walking billboard, a shirt. So if you guys want to criticize me and for just trying to be creative and bring awareness to what is happening to us, go for it. That just lets me know who you are at the end of the day. Purple alert, purple alert, purple alert. I got, that's another thing. We gotta get a purple alert segment going. Because some people are more informed than others about who these perps are, and some people don't know. Some people do know. Let's see. Praise Jesus says, I think the shirts are a good idea. Thank you, Praise. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. Like once again, like I just wanted to do something different, and I'm gonna always be. That's who I am, like I'm gonna always be different, and I just try to be innovative, man, and not even try. I don't like that word try. I'm just um be innovative and keep things going, man, and I just received some flack. I just like, I mean, I could be like everybody else, not to knock anybody else, and just and leave have these 45 minute to an hour long videos every time, just sitting there talking about random things. Or no, like I just felt called to do something different. I wanted to talk about what I'm going through, and then I got a little flack from like I know this person, like I one of the few first TIs that I seen, when I first figured out what was going on. Like I was really like active on his channel, man. I used to watch him a lot, man. And then you know I started seeing like some perpy funny videos on it. I'm like, what is this, bro? Like, so I kind of felt bad. I didn't really watch him too much after that, but then um I started watching him again, and then um, not gonna name any names. I mean, he knows who he is. Like if he's watching or if he sees this, but um, he's like kind of throwing me under the bus. You guys ever get that? Like people um they see what you do, they admire what you do, but they just find something wrong with it, or they, I've heard people um make comments about my music, like it's devilish or whatever, or they're saying things like, "Oh, I'm smoking weed." Like if you guys see some of my videos, I'm smoking. I smoke cigars. Okay. Let me see here. Let me see here. All right, this is a BLK, guys. This is a cigar. If you guys see, this is what I smoke. Okay, it's tobacco. I don't use drugs. I don't smoke weed. All right, so I've seen a lot of different times, people are saying little slick comments and, oh, you smoking this and that, blah, blah, blah. Look, I'm not perfect, man. I'm heavily targeted, and I'm going through things, and pretty soon I'm going to quit smoking that. But if you guys see me in a video, whether it's music or, on my channel, I smoke cigars, I don't have any today, but, I definitely smoke cigars, and it's something that I do. I'm not gonna hide it. Um, but I see people saying, Nexx is smoking weed and blah blah blah. Like no, no, bro, it's not. No, don't smoke weed. I used to smoke weed when I used to smoke a lot of weed, but that stopped a long time ago. Like it's just not for me, man. I don't knock anybody for what they do, but um. I don't want people out here like thinking that I am on here smoking weed or getting high. Let's go into the comment section. I'm going for a smoke. Gotta leave for a minute. Use my camera. Let's see, KI. They said Christ was casting out demons by Beelzebub. KI says they hate creative people. Yes, they do, man. I definitely do see that. You are right, man. You guys are right, man. I don't knock anybody, man. Like, but I see when these TIs are sneak dissing me. Like I see it. You know what I mean? Like, and a part of me wants to like indulge. Like the old me would like go like write a diss track or like come at you, but I'm not even gonna do that no more, man. Like, I want us to come together, man. I'm not gonna use the time God gives me to throw people under the bus or to take shots at them. Like, even if I feel like, these guys are, I don't know, like I might not enjoy certain things they do or say. I'm not gonna be mad at them. I'm gonna ask everybody to pray for them, and um, if there's anything that ever happens, I feel like we as TIs we need to come together, man. We need to address it. We don't need to be um, a part of the division. We don't need a part. We don't need to be part of the problem. We need to be part of the solution. You know, and yeah, in my music, like I feel like um, I'm not gonna talk about the same thing every time. I'm not gonna do the same thing every time. I never do the same thing every time. It's gonna be different. I'm gonna give you a different side of the coin, like you know. And I'm also like gonna talk about briefly about these TIs who they come out and they're just like, oh, I've been targeted for 3 months and oh, I'm not targeted anymore. Hey, like what is up with that? I know you guys see that, right? Like, oh man, the targeting just stopped for me and blah blah blah. Like, and oh, if it didn't happen to me, it never happened before. Like, well, like, oh, it's not you're just baffled. You don't know what you're talking about. Rah rah rah. Like, if you guys get any of that energy in these live streams or videos or anything, I would suggest to just fall back from it. Me myself, I'm not like that, man. I'm actually going through this. Like, this is actually a thing for me. Like, I'm not trying to mislead people in any way. I've even heard, some people say that I was a part of the Satan's kingdom, or I was, like, you know what I mean? Because of the way that my page is set up. Like, they see the digital dollar sign and the money on my home screen. And, I just encourage everybody, like, no matter how somebody's page is set up, like, do not be judgmental. Like, who are you to judge? Like, some people feel like God sent them to judge. Like, I've actually saw T.I. say, oh, it says in the Bible that we are to judge and all that. Like, I'm just like, man, it's only one person that should be judging, man. And don't judge a book by its cover, man. Pick the book up and look at it and read it, like, let's see, Ki says, if you're real, I don't believe it stops. And that's, you know what, Ki, I kind of believe you, man. Like, I've had some situations that I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to get into it because we'll be here all night. But I definitely agree with you on that. Let's see. Praise Jesus says, I think one of the issues with people turning on each other or accusing each other is because true TIs have a difficult time trusting due to our experiences. And that is so right, man. That is so right. Man, I even wrote a song about it. Can't trust, man. We all go through that. The real ones, the true ones, like just like she said, man. Let's see. I don't use except nicotine. I'm trying to quit. Yeah, man. I'm trying to quit too, Universal, man. We're gonna quit, man. We're gonna quit together, man. We should figure out how we're gonna do that, man, and do it, man. Because it's definitely not an easy thing to go through, man. Look at these bags, right? You guys see these bags under my eyes? Man, I hardly get any sleep, man. I can hardly get any sleep. It's been crazy, man. It's been some crazy things going on. And guys, I know you, if you are on my channel frequently, you know that I'm, usually posting out, well, depending on the situation of where I am. If there's internet around, I'm usually pumping out videos and pumping them out. But I've been trying to figure this thing out, my stream, and I've been putting a lot of time and energy into putting this thing together. Because I feel like, this is definitely something that can do something for other TIs, like, as far as just having us come together and pray and share some scriptures, and you know it's talking about uplifting everyone, and giving people a different insight, and giving TIs a safe haven, a place where we can come and have fellowship amongst each other and share our experiences, and not worry about being judged, and not worry about being laughed at, or not worried about if somebody is going to think they're crazy or not. Because you know what? I've seen it and went through so much. I don't put it past anything. Like, if somebody tells me something, I'm going to believe them. And if they're being true and genuine, I'm gonna believe what they're saying. Like, I'm not just gonna, like, just shun them out, like, whatever they're saying is not true. If somebody tells me they're being hit with directed energy weapons, that's a serious thing. Like, that's not nothing that you laugh at. Like, you know, that's something we need to figure out. We need to figure out how to combat this thing. We need to pray against it. We need to come together, man. Let's see here. Surprisingly quiet tonight. I'm wondering what's up. Hey, man, this is the first time, man. Like, and I'm like I said, I'm grateful for the people that are rocking with me right now, man. But this is the first time. Like, I really didn't. I only told a couple people that that I was gonna be going live. But yeah, man. I hope everybody's having a good time. Everybody is enjoying themselves, man. Let's see here. I think that she was. Yeah, it's definitely. She was definitely right about that. Praise Jesus, definitely. Yeah, man. So let's see here, man. I'm gonna ask now if anybody. Do you guys have any more questions? Let's see here. Any more questions before we get out of here? Um, let's see here. Let's see. We're gonna get back into it.
Surround sound recordings.
Do you guys have any more questions? If you do, light up the comment box, man. Let me know what is going on. Anything you want to talk about, anything you want to bring to the forefront right now is the time to do it. If you just tuning in, this is the What's Next Volume 2 live stream. Um, if you're not part of the family, slap a like on it, man. Hit that subscriber button, man. Make sure you have your post notifications turned on, because guess what? If you turn those post notifications on, you will be alerted every time I am live, and you can join us. I just want to let you guys know that it could be at any time. It could be um, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'll try to keep it a reasonable time, because I'm just starting this. This is new to me, and I just want to have bring a fresh new experiences for all the TIs all over the world, man. This is a platform we can come together and talk and have fellowship, pray, um, expose these perps, um, just talk about what we need to talk about, man. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. Turn your post notifications on, man, because we're definitely gonna keep this thing going, man. And if you have anything that you want to talk about, let's see here, any questions or anything, shoot me an email, man. Like, if you think we should talk about something, shoot me an email. And like I said, guys, Remember where you seen this first, okay? Nobody is doing it like this. Nobody, okay? I guarantee you, watch what I say, man. Like, I feel like a lot of things that I've done, like, I'm not gonna call any names, but these guys see what I do, and they don't show any love, like, and then they try to imitate it and try to do what I do, and then try to throw me under the bus, like, oh my God, is if that ain't purping in the flesh, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. Let's see here. Okay, KR. Oh, you know what? KR says I don't always get my notifications. Hmm. Okay, KR. That you know what? That happens to me too. I never thought about that, man. That's a good idea. So maybe we should set a time. Maybe we should set a time. Um, I look forward to prayer and building a safe community. Yes, that's right, Praise. Yes, we got to talk about this witchcraft, man. We got to come against it, man. At least people don't know about that stuff, man. Let's see, man. Let's see. Oh man, KR said something that was just opened my eyes, man. Because I don't always get my notifications either, man. What do you guys think, man? For the people that's here with me, that's rocking with me now, do you guys think that um we should set a time for the show to come on every day or 2 times, or do you guys think I should just pop in, like, make sure the post notifications is turned on? What do you guys think, man? Let's see here. Um, as you can see, this is a fairly new channel. Actually, it's not really new, but I'm new to posting and doing this stuff. We got 148 subscribers, man, and I love each and every one of them. Let me see here. Set a time and do it multi-email blast to everyone. That is a great idea, Universal. Universal, that's a great idea. Set a time and do a multi-email blast. That is definitely a great idea, man. Um, let's see. Does anybody else have any suggestions of how we should do it? A time would be good. Okay. All right, Praise. Man. All right. Well, we got a lot to think about, man. We got a lot to take into consideration. They can't mess with our emails. Uh, maybe try to notify a day before. Okay. All right. That's really cool. And you know what else would be cool, guys? Like, if you guys would help me get the word out about, what we're doing here, and we can bring people in, and we can hear people's stories, and we can do what we just did. I don't know how long everybody has been with us, but this is not just an ordinary live stream. It's an experience. Like, um, it's a lot that goes on. And I put a lot of thought into this. Like, I didn't just say, okay, I'm gonna do a live stream and just come on and laugh at people, and um talk about things I don't know and criticize. No, like, I really thought about, something that could benefit all the TIs all around the world, and a platform that we need to come together. Okay, yes, they do. They do. I can attest to that. They definitely do mess with her emails. They mess with mine too. Okay, like a couple emails that I've got, like, it kind of like my laptop was like acting a little weird after that, man. So um definitely. And if anybody needs any help, with anything, like if they want to learn how to put their videos together different, or just be different, or if you feel some type of way, like, don't criticize or don't hate. Reach out. I just want to encourage everybody, if it's something that somebody's doing different, to reach out to that person and talk to them. Or if it's something that somebody said or did that offended you or something, reach out to that person and talk to them and work it out. That's the only way, and I'm always open to have the conversation, man. Always. Um, I think that's the only way we should, we should handle things, because without the communication, that just leaves room for, you know, discord and frustration, and it just leaves room for, you know, um, for things to go bad, you know. And I know that, we are all going through things. Our perception is, you know, our perception ain't all the way there, on different levels. And that's why we all need to be there for each other. Like um, we all need to try to, stay on the same page and pray for each other, man. And, you know, lead people, lead them to Christ, you know, not fill their head with confusion, lead them to Christ. All right, let's go to the chat room. Let's see here. They go into my email and read, but so far they don't delete them. What's your most available day and time? Perhaps we can sync to be here each week or a couple of times a week, and we can all be here. That's right. Definitely. I think that's a great idea. Um, I think that's a great idea. Um, I don't know, maybe more than a couple times a week. I don't know. Maybe it could be daily or either every other day. I don't know. This is just the beginning stages of it. How do you guys think about it, man? What do you guys think about the new look or the idea? Do you guys think this is a good thing? Just wondering what getting people's opinions of it and see what they think. Um, let's see here. No, Brian, the day before is good too. Thank you, Charlie. Check it out. What is your most available day and time? Perhaps we can. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like me personally, I am super passionate about this. I'm passionate about not only what happens to me, but what's happening to people all over the world. Like, I'm passionate about Jesus Christ. I'm passionate about, getting people, turning people, leading people to the kingdom, and as long as there is a platform where we can have fellowship to do it, like, um, I'm passionate about it, Um, but like I said, this is all new. Like, it's all new to me. I Um, I don't know. We'll figure something out together though. But I definitely need you guys' help, man. Like, I can't do this all by myself. I'm not one of these guys who just thinks it's all about me. Like and share my videos, me. Like, I'm not. I want to see you guys grow too, man. I want to see everybody speak out about this. Don't let the enemy fill you with fear. Don't let them fill you with fear. Like, it's happened. Like, it even, I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna come out as one of these people, because you have a lot of TIs who act like they're targeted, but they don't go through anything. Like, the stuff doesn't affect them. And we're going to talk about what we're going through here. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, this is targeted individual talk, and then to be talking about just random things that doesn't have anything to do with the subject. Like, I want this to be um a platform for to lead people back to the kingdom, and to actually, expose what's going on, and to encourage people, to lift them up and not break them down, to lift them up. I don't see that a lot in the TI community. I see a lot of judgmental people who just judge you or just shun you or be quick to just throw you under the bus or find something to say that's just negative, like, I understand, certain people go through stuff. Because if you guys remember what happened to Pearly on the Perps Going Wild situation? I want to know, has that ever happened to anybody, man? I'm gonna show that clip one more time, man. And this is just proof of what I'm saying, that some people go through different things. Like I've definitely been targeted and gang stalked, but I've never had anybody do this, especially when I'm in the car with my mom. Check this out, guys.
Look at this, guys. This is acoustic, as you can see. There, you can hear it. That's acoustic. Yeah. Hi. Hello. See, you can see the broom broom. What did they commanded me? What did you do, man? That's assault. No, sorry. The hell? That's assault. Gang stalker. I'm not scared of them, mom.
Okay, so that was Pearly. She is targeted, man, and she is going through some stuff, you know. Now I guarantee you, it's a lot of these so-called targets on YouTube who say they targeted, but they don't. They probably not. They just had a couple things happen to them, and they think that they're targeted, but they're not. Um, she is heavily targeted. Like, look at the guy. He's like wearing a mask, like rolls up and this gang stalker. Like, there's things happening all over. Like, something like that has never happened. When I was driving, no perp ever did that to me. But just because that didn't happen to me, I'm not gonna say, "Oh no, that's not it." Rah, rah. That's not funny. It's not. Like, people are going through this stuff. Like, we're going through it. Are people getting hit with directed energy weapons? Yes. Is this whole targeted individual gang stalking phenomenon satanic? Yes. Are they using technology to further our targeting? Yes. Okay. Is it attack on the physical, and the spiritual? Is it a spiritual attack? Is it spilled into the physical realm? Yes. People need to understand that. Yes, it is. It's not one, it's not the other. It works hand in hand. There's some people, no, it's not happening. It's just them demon spirits. Like, come on, bro. No, it's more than that. Yeah, it's demon spirits, but then it spilled into the physical realm, bro. Like, and they have technology, like, and it's crazy. Like, you know, I mean, I've even been thrown under the bus for just saying that. Like, people will spin that around, like, oh, next level only talks about technology. Like, and anybody who's frequent on my channel, like, they know, you know, that that's not what I'm just all about, man. Not just all about technology, and gift cards and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? But yo, man, shout out to my dog, man. Follow the truth, man. He's heavily targeted, man. He's a TI from the ATL. I think he's in the ATL, man. He's got a great video on his channel, man. Um, you guys can subscribe to his channel, man. Check him out, man. He's got a real story to tell. That brother is targeted, man. And my heart is with him, man. My heart is with everybody in the struggle that's going through this stuff, man. Yo, shout out to you, man. Follow the truth, man. There is a way that we can subscribe to each other's channels. Um, from the chat box. Like, if you guys put the cursor at the end of, whatever you're saying, you'll see three little dots. You can click on those dots and subscribe to each other's channels right there, man. You know, and like I said before, I'm not this guy that's just gonna say subscribe to my channels, share my videos, share me. Like, when you guys are on YouTube, you see me, like, you see me. I comment on people's videos, like, I pray for them, you know. Um, I'm not just subscribe to my channel, No, share my videos, me. Is it's about more than just you, man. It's about more than you. It's about us. That's what it's about. It's about us. It's about Jesus Christ, man. It's about the Lord, Father God, you know. I see a lot of TIs like they get caught up with Jesus, his name. They're like, oh no, his name is not that. His name is this. His name, he looked like that. He looked like this. And it's just like, it's something that I feel like it's just bringing discord. Like it's just, if we're arguing about what Jesus, how to say his name or what he looked like, or we're not focused. Let's see what Jeremiah is saying. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. There is no room, people collaborate and to carry this out. It is literally demonic spirits, no spin. Jesus Christ has literal authority over this matter. A world collaborating to do this makes no sense. It's a program. It's Satan's program. Thank you, Jeremiah Cohen, for joining us today. Oh man. Let's see here, man. Okay, I keep getting shut off. My channels, they need my passwords. Follow the Truth says it's Satan's program, but together we can make a change when two or more are got. Yes, that's right. Follow the Truth, man. Yo, y'all follow him. Y'all go to his channel right now and subscribe to him, man. It's my guy, man. I'm gonna read this comment again. He said, it's Satan's program, but we together can make a change. When two or more are gathered, it says in the Bible, the Lord shall surely be. And this is what I want people to know here too, man. Like we're not gonna always agree, you know. I don't agree with how certain people do things. Like I don't agree how, with how I was thrown under the bus, how I was talked about, I don't agree with a lot of stuff. I don't agree with how people present themselves, and I'm fine. Like I'm fine to disagree, to be okay to disagree with whatever it is. Um, I'm open to have the conversation too. At the same time, at any point, if somebody says something that I don't agree with, or somebody come at me any kind of way, like I'm open to have the conversation. You know what I mean? And it's a conversation, that we need to have, not rah rah. Oh no, Christmas trees. Rah, rah, rah. The Bible says this. No, it doesn't. Rah rah. Like we're not gonna do that. Like I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna entertain that. I'm not even gonna have that kind of energy at the same time. Um, Honestly, you got a lot of people out here who are portraying this image like they are targeting individuals, and I don't believe them half the time. And I'm more than willing to have a conversation. Like I'm not just gonna call people out and say, look, this is that or that is this. I would love to have the conversation and with that person. Um, but they're gonna have, like, people go through different things, like, and it's all calculated for a reason. They target everybody differently for a reason. It's not just like, what can I say? Like, okay, first and foremost, I should start this thing off with a disclaimer. Like, in no shape or form or fashion am I an expert. Okay, like I didn't help develop any of this stuff, or I just know what I went through. I know what my story is, and I will talk about my story. And I leave the platform open for everyone to talk about their story. Um, let's see here. Now, moving forward, they target everyone different. Okay, that leaves room to throw everybody's precision up, or not precision, but perception off. because everybody thinks they know. Oh no, it's not this, it's this. Bro, you don't know what it is. You just know what you go through. You don't know what it is. You know, like I gotta have, I gotta keep an open mind. I have to, and I ask everybody to do that, man, and to not be judgmental. You know, like everybody does not know everything about this. You know, everybody is targeted in different ways, and they go through different stuff. And the masterminds behind this, you know, like they carefully sat down and put this thing together. Let's see here. Let's go to the comments here. Let's see what's going on in the comments here. All right. Let's see. I agree with you on the Jesus thing, Jared. Just because you have not experienced things. Okay, we got some things going on in the comments. It's getting kind of heavy. Let's see what's going on. Just subscribe to everyone here in the chat. Good deal, Universal. All right, Universal, good job, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Okay, let's see here. Absolutely. Follow the truth. Mark 11. Okay. Jeremiah Cohen coming with the scriptures. Thank you, buddy. Um, it would have been cool, man. You missed out on the scripture portion. And you could have came with the scriptures. All right. So my boy Follow the Truth says doing the same. K. Arth says I agree with you on the Jesus thing. Okay, great. Praise Jesus. Jared, just because you have not experienced it does not mean it's not happening. That's right. That is totally right. Yes, Jesus is our answer, but to tell others they are wrong, that is a fact. Oh man, you know what? I gotta come up with something, man. When people make amazing comments, I gotta come up with something to tell them that was an amazing comment, man. That was a, and that comment was brought to you today by
Surround sound recordings.
that was an amazing comment. All right, so let's see what else do we have here. Um, let's see here. Praise Jesus, you're correct. Yes, she is correct. Praise Jesus is correct. All right, now let's see. Jeremiah Cohen, he says, I've never once said that people aren't going through it or that they believe it is technology and coordinated by flesh and blood. My experience has been Ephesians 6:12 and Mark 1:11. Well, Jeremiah Cohen, I have definitely saw you. Um, I definitely saw you say that there is no such thing as um, directed energy weapons, and it's all demon spirits. And I have definitely saw this, bro. Like I've seen you and Simon. I've seen a lot of things going on there. That and I mean, we still haven't talked about what happened with us that day, man. Like Mr. Cohen. And like I said, man, I would love to have the conversation with you, man. Um, on my stream. Like we can definitely do that, man. But he's definitely about the Lord, man. And that was one thing about you, Jeremiah, that I really admired when you first came on YouTube. You know how in the Bible you was and how much you knew about the scriptures and stuff. But then as I got to really dissect your channel, like it was all about celebrities in the Illuminati, and it wasn't really about your story, bro. Like it wasn't really about targeting. You just talked about a lot of other stuff, but that's say like you guys, if you do check out Jeremiah's channel, man, he is great um as far as he comes with the word, man. Like it really doesn't matter like how much research you do. Like if you don't have eyes to see what's going on, because you could be researching the truth, and if you have a closed mind, you're not gonna get it. Like you're not gonna get it. You're gonna say, "Oh no, it's not like that," because it's what I say. You know, you're not gonna get it. Um, Let's see here, man. Let's see what else we got here in the comment section. All right, we're going through some technical issues right now, some connection issues. If you are joining us, this is the What's Next live stream. I am your host, Next Level, any double X, and it's just amazing, man. It's just amazing. This is a targeted individual. This is for the targeted individual community. Okay. This is something that I thought of doing. As you can see, I'm a fairly new channel. I'm at 148 subscribers, but I just pushing all of us to come together and for all of us to grow together. This is a new platform. I was getting into this comment section, man. Things was getting a little, um, let's see here. Things was getting a little interesting in the comment section. But like I said though, man, if your mind is, this is why I say like we need to have an open mind, like, because if you're so focused on your truth or whatever you think, and then the truth comes along, you're not gonna have eyes to see the truth come along because you're so focused on what you think, not saying what you think is right or wrong, but you have to have eyes to see and an open mind to understand, you know. Like, and I love that, people are passionate about this. I love that people are passionate about the Lord, man, and leading people to Christ. You know, I love that, man. But it's to a point where, sometimes you just gotta humble yourself, man. You gotta humble yourself before the Lord. Like, you I mean, you don't just pick up the Bible for 5 months and just know everything about it and just know, like, you don't realize you've been targeted for 3 months and then know everything about it. um Me myself, like, I think, honestly, I think some people think that they are targeted, but they're really not targeted. um I think, some people have went through, um I think some people have went through a couple situations, weird situations, and now they think they're targeted, but I think some people are not targeted. I don't think they are. Um, but that's just my opinion, at the end of the day. Just like I said, like, everyone has an opinion. But me myself, like, um, I have eyes to see, like I have 2 ears to hear, and you know, I'm always open to have the conversation. Always, like, at any point, like, I'm ready to have it. Um, I don't think it's fair to just, you know, um, to pass judgment on people and throw people under the bus, and to spread, hey Jeremiah, discord among brethren. I don't think that's right. Like, and you know what I'm talking about, bro. Like, um, and I'm not singling you out or anything, but like, you remember that day, bro. Like, you remember what happened. Like, I just don't think that was fair, and I wouldn't do that to anybody. I just know that at the end of the day, if you are passionate for God, like, we ride for the same team. If it's something that you need to say, because it's not about what you say all the time, it's about how you say it, and I think that's a big deal. To keep the respect there at all points, even if I don't agree, like, if I don't agree with something somebody said or did, we can have the conversation. Yes, man, my connection goes in and out, man. I'm a targeted individual, bro. Like, that's what we go through. Ask anybody who is targeted, man. Like, with anything, with our, whether it be our phones or the computers and the TV, or like, this happens, bro. Like, to real TIs. You know, not taking anything away from anybody, but um, yeah. And you know, I don't want to sit here. I like I'm kind of having like a moment right now because it's like all right, we have electronic harassment. We go through it, man, and they are actually using technology to do that. You know, um, I don't want to be like, oh, technology, technology, technology. You know, like I was dubbed. Like everybody made it seem like, you know, because that's definitely not what it is. But um, okay, let's see, man. My boy Jeremiah is going in. I see you in the comments, Jeremiah. Let's see what he's saying. Okay, let's read it. What everybody's saying. All right, so um, I have 4.5 hour testimony. I have 4.5 hour testimony. I have more than 130 videos talking about my targeting. Please don't misrepresent me. Thanks for the invitation. I'm free right now. Okay, he says he has 4.5 hour testimony. Well, I don't know. I never saw any 4.5 hour, but I did hear about it though. Um, I definitely did hear about a 4.5 hour testimony, and I'm definitely not misrepresenting anybody. Um, I'm telling you what I saw, man. Like Jeremiah, look, man, I was one of your first subscribers, bro. Like I was there before the Meeks B interview. You know, before you went to another level. You know, when more people started coming to your channel, like I was there before that, bro. So I know I saw all of your videos. People can go back and see if they go to your channel, they can see I make comments on your videos. Like I watched them. I remember your earlier videos. This is what I'm talking about because that's when that's when I was referring to. I don't know. Every time I see you now, you're streaming live, but I really, ever since that day when you did that, kind of fell back from you. So I don't know what's going on your channel anymore. But those the first few the videos that you came with, you didn't really talk about your targeting too much. And I stand behind what I said, representing anything. You talking about Illuminati symbols and actors and the stuff that you said was on point. Like it was good stuff. You know, you just didn't really get into your targeting. Or I didn't hear a lot about your story. I mean, I can remember only a couple of things that you said about when you went to the psych ward and you had, let me see, something about how you was at your job and your boss came in and said something to you about a song that was on the radio or something. I didn't really see too much of that, but I'm definitely not trying to misrepresent you or anybody. I'm just speaking it from my perception, from my, like, and that's just what it is. I'm gonna get back into these comments here. Let's see here. Um, One thing I never do is carry my phone outdoors. Let's see here. Next, the video keeps freezing. Man, I'm just gonna keep pushing through it, man. Like, this is the first time, I've done it, but let's see here. It's not what I think. Not what I think. It's what the Bible promises. Again, do you really believe there is a room the gang stalkers go in the morning to plan Operation Next Level? Operation Next Level for the day. Thought it was just my service. If we were talking about the BS, the connection would be perfect. No buffering. Let's see. No one is saying that God. Let's see here, man. These comments is on fire right now, man. Let me see here. And again, I apologize everybody for the connection issues right now we're experiencing. But yes, I am a targeted individual, man. I've been targeted since birth. I've been going through this. Like this didn't happen a couple months ago, you know, and now the targeting is going with like this has been happening. Okay, and I do experience these issues, and I'm gonna get into this. We're gonna dive deep. I'm gonna get into these comments right now. I want to read everyone and respond. Let's see here. Um, let's see what we got here. Let's see. All right. So, no one's saying that God is not the answer, but it's not cool to dismiss people's experiences. That is a whole fact, praise. That is a fact. That is a fact. It's not cool. Word. The answers, bro. You don't have all the answers, bro. I don't want to be like we are experiencing some. Man. Let me see here. We are definitely experiencing some technical difficulties, man. But if you still with me, thank you so much, man. I definitely appreciate that, man. If you're just now tuning in, this is the What's Next live stream, man. It's actually What's Next Volume 2. I was getting into these comments right here, man. There was some comments that was going on, like people feel some type of way, and I am definitely gonna address each and every single one. That's just because that's me, you know. Once again, we are having experiencing a little, some like some slight um, connection issues, but we'll get through it. Let me see here. Yeah, I never had a physical confrontation, but in traffic, I get lines of cars in the economy. All right. People collaborate and to carry this out. Experience, no spin. Let's see, man. It's a program. All right, let's see what he's saying. It's Satan's program, but we can. That's right. That's right, my boy. Let me see. Praise Jesus. You are correct. Universal. Let's see here. Platform to share and heal. All right, Jeremiah Cohen. I never once said that people aren't going through it or that they believe it as technology is coordinated by. I literally watch my game stock and decrease. Okay, so that one goes with weapons. I'd be happy to come. One thing I never do is carry my phone indoors. Oh man, it is lit, man. It's lit right now. Let me see. No, we still live. Lit. Oh man, it's live right now. Let's see. Kind of stuff to be misread. Hey, yeah, that's right. My mind isn't closed. I've gone through the same stuff other TIs talk about. I've also successfully addressed it via spiritual warfare and by faith. If you don't have faith that God can beat it, He won't. He tells us it's our faith that is important. Since this is a spiritual attack we are experiencing, he's literally our answer. Next, the video keeps freezing. Unfortunately, yes, man. We having some connection issues. Did you get them? Okay, we having some connection issues, but we're still gonna get through this thing, man. We're gonna wrap this thing up in a little bit, man. Let me see what's going on here. Jeremiah says, "It's not what I think; it's what the Bible promises." Again, do you really believe there is a room the gang stalkers go in the morning to plan Operation Next Level for the day? Well, honestly, Jeremiah, if you're still there, man, I don't know how to take that question, bro. Like, are you being serious? Operation Next Level, like, really, bro? Um, really? Like, I'm gonna just breeze past that one, man, because I think you want to take this somewhere else. But I do know that it ain't about me believing anything. Like I know that there are gang stalkers who coerce and they work together. It's a network of them. Some are paid. Like it's a business. Like it's a whole underground, like an underworld thing, and those people are working for Satan's kingdom, and they are demonic, bro. And there's actually people who get paid to stalk people, to gang stalk people, and to be perps and stuff, and they are possessed with demon spirits. I don't doubt that they are. They are. You know what I mean? But Operation Next Level, bro, like really, like that sound like a mixtape or something that I'm gonna be releasing pretty soon. All right, so let's see here. Like, let's get back to the comments. My boy Follow the Truth says, "Thought it was just my service if we were talking about the BS." Yeah, that's definitely true. The connection goes in and out a lot. Yeah, man, it does. I'm a TI, bro. Like, it happens to us, you know. Um, Let's see what Jeremiah says. If I remember right, I've discussed in my video that day the technology-based narrative, not you specifically. I certainly didn't title videos about you and dissect your thoughts. I was fine with it though. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna respond to this right now. Um, this is what happened. Well, if you guys don't know what happened, like I did a video about this, Mr. Jeremiah. I wrote an open letter to him, and I did it. And I'm gonna just explain how that whole situation started. I'm gonna go there, like I'm gonna have this conversation, just responding to this comment here. Um, okay, so there was a period of time in November where I wasn't at my house, where I wasn't around any internet, and a few weeks had went by, and um, I hadn't had any internet where I was staying, and I want to say like maybe 3 weeks went by, and I wasn't able to post anything. And then I actually got back on YouTube, and I saw that Jeremiah and Mr. Jeremiah Cohen, that's in the comment section. Now, mind you, like like I've been a huge like supporter of this guy ever since he came on YouTube. I was like one of his first subscribers. I saw that he had did an interview with Meeks B, and Meeks, that's another, like, I love Meeks. Like, she is a truther, man. She's all about Jesus, and she's a flat earther, and she talks about the Mandela effect and all that stuff. Um, Stuff that brought her close to God, and she has, I think, like maybe 2 or 3 thousand subscribers. And I saw after, he did that interview with Meeks, like Mr. Jeremiah Cohen, like he just like I don't know, like he gained, well, for one, he gained a lot more subscribers after that. And to me, personally, you just wasn't the same, bro. Like you just kind of changed up, and then you like, you started hanging out with that Simon guy, and you guys started doing what you guys do. But I saw Meeks had a live stream, and everybody was in there one night. And afterwards, she ended her live stream, and then I'm just like, wow, at this point, I'm like, yo, man, this is cool. I'm like, yo, I was happy for Jeremiah. Like, yo, man, he's like connecting with people on YouTube, and I was happy for him, man. And another live stream started, and it was his friend Simon, and yeah, Simon's typing, oh, Jesus, who loves Jesus, and la, and I'm just like, man, this is cool. So then he asked a question. He said, who here has been hit with directed energy weapons? And then a few people in the comment section were like, I have. And I was one of them. I said, me. Yeah. And then, I just didn't like how they like responded to that. I thought it was a question to comfort people and to, actually address the subject matter. And then it went from that to, well, there's no such thing as indirected energy weapons and blah blah blah, and laughing at people. And then after that, I just kind of like tuned out, and I just was like, man, like I can't believe that, these dudes are telling people that there's no such thing as microwave weapon, blah blah blah, like. And then I just tuned out, and I was just like, man, I just, like, it bothered me because I know that for a fact that there is, and I have been affected by them, and a lot of people have been. And to tell somebody that, like, just because you might not have, or because you think something, that it doesn't necessarily mean right. Yeah, man. So I saw that, and it just rubbed me the wrong way. So, um, like my next few videos that I made were talking about, and then another thing that they asked about was V2K. Like, who went through that? Like, I don't think these guys ever went through it, but I made a couple videos after that talking about it, about directed energy weapons and organized stalking, and you're not even talking about it. It was just like informational clips, things that I saw, like, um, and next thing you know, Mr. Jeremiah Cohen, it was an organized stalking video. I think I had two on it, or maybe it was the V2K. No, it was the organized stalking, I think. Yeah, and he left me this long paragraph, just, you know, and then he went live, like right after that. The first time I ever seen him go live, right after he leaves me this comment on my page, and then he went live and was basically, me personally, I'm gonna be clear, bro. Like, if I'm gonna talk about you, I'm gonna talk about you. I'm not gonna talk around it. Like, you leave me this long comment on my video, and it's still there, by the way. Like, if you wanna check it out, it's still there. Um, you guys can see that what I'm saying is 100% facts. Left me this long comment and then went live. Like, I mean, immediately after that happened. And just like you said here in your comment, you said, I remember right. I discussed in my video that day the technology based narrative. It's not a narrative, bro. Like, this is happening, bro. It's happening. It's not a narrative, bro. Like, I don't know why you keep using that word. Like, they're using technology and it's happening, bro, against us. That's not my whole thing, bro. Don't make a spin like you did. Like, don't come at. That's the only thing I talk about. I talk about my story, man. I talk about what I go through, and I talk about a lot of other things, and then people just dissect your thoughts. No, I didn't even want to do that, bro. I didn't want to have that. I didn't want to make that video. You made me do that, bro. Like, the way you handled that situation, bro. Like, you don't just do me like that, bro. Like, not me. Like, nah. Like, we've had some kind of history. Like, we've had kind of interaction. Like, and I'm sorry if you felt like that, but listen, man. I knew what it was. Like, don't sit there and be indirect and talk about no narrative, bro. It's not a narrative. People are going through this stuff, bro. Like, people are going through it. They are being attacked. They are using technology. And it's okay to talk about it, but I don't just dwell on it. Like, I don't just, like, that's not my whole thing. Like, you know, if you can ask anybody that know me, they actually know what it's really about at the end of the day. Um, and when you jumped in your live stream for the first time and you did that, like, I felt some type of way. It wasn't like just about no narrative. Like, and you can sit here and try and play me like, oh, you was just talking about a narrative. No, right after you saw my video, made a comment on it, and went live for the first time and sat there that whole time. I knew what it was about, bro. That's why I came in when I did. I'm like, yo, are you talking about me? I just came right on your chat and said, yo, are you talking about me, bro? Like, are you talking about me? And I said, add me in. I said, add me in, so let's have the conversation. And it was like, I like the way you handled that whole thing. Like, you're not gonna just do that to me, bro. Like, and not expect for me not to respond. And then what'd you say? You said, oh, I'm not gonna do that on mine. Like I'm just some random person. Like, you know, you're gonna sit there and say these things, and me and you both know what that was about. Like, you can sit here and say, like you said in this comment right here, oh, the technology based narrative. Nah, bro, it's not a narrative, bro. This is happening, and then that's what I say. Like, that's why it really get under people's skin, man, because you can have your opinion, just like I have mine and everybody else have theirs. But people have went through things, bro. Like, I have went through things. Like, I've been telling my story since the beginning. Like, you know, since I first started posting. You know, like, I think that's the most important thing, to tell our to share our testimony and tell our story. Like, we know that the entertainment business is satanic and all the act. We know that stuff. Okay, but if you want to discuss discord among brethren, let's see what he's saying here. How did that help between you and I? Well, I'm responding to this. How did that help between me and you? Honestly, I don't think anything helped between us. Like, honestly, like, um, you know, just responding to these comments right here. And my comments is really delayed and a little slow, but um, um, how did it help? I don't know. But I really don't know. You know, I don't know how anything helped between me and you, because I don't mess with you like that anymore, Jeremiah. I don't. I really don't. Like, I don't get videos. I don't watch your streams or nothing. Like, after you did that, bro, like, I really kind of fell back. Like, there have been a couple times, like the couple times that I did tune into you and Simon's videos, you guys were arguing and fighting over some Christmas trees. Like, you guys were fighting and arguing about that. And the other time I tuned in, you guys were arguing with Meeks about the Mandela effect. And it was just like, man, like, I don't, like, okay, like, but honestly, it didn't help anything. But yeah, man, I just felt like, you know, at that point when you felt some type of way, you watched my video and inspired you to do your first live stream. And then you did that. Like, I just felt some type of way. And you said, what'd you say? Oh, we can do it on Simon's live. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I went, and then here comes this dude. I didn't even know who Simon was. Like, next level, you're a liar. Oh, blah, talking all this crazy stuff, man. I'm like, yo, who is this guy? Like, I don't even know this dude. Like, why is he talking to me? I'm talking to you. Like, we can have a conversation. At least that's how I felt like we could have a conversation. But, you know, you did what you did, bro, and then it carried on into um Simon's live stream. But then I got slandered on Simon's live stream, and I just happened to capture it. I didn't just let it slip by. Like, I happened to capture the moment, and you know, if you felt like I dissected your thoughts or whatever the case may be, no, bro, like, it ain't that deep, bro. Like, I didn't dissect anything. I just responded to every time you were talking about me. Like, I responded to it, you know, and I made it public just like you did, you know, like, and it is what it is. Like, but at no point am I gonna argue with you, bro. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I'm not gonna do like how you and Simon are. I'm not gonna do that, bro. That's not gonna happen, bro. That's not gonna happen. Um, you know, when we have this conversation, like, we're gonna talk to each other like men. You know, we're gonna talk, and you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But we ain't gonna be rah rah no this is not rah, rah, rah. Like, that is not gonna happen here, bro. Like, we're gonna show some respect for each other, and you know, if you feel some type of way, you can say how you felt. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, handle that shit. I just think that situation was handled crazily, man. And the only thing I could do. See, guys, this is a cigar. It's not marijuana. I don't smoke weed. I know a lot of people have been telling people I smoke weed. But this is what's gonna happen. Like, we can have a conversation, and it can be that, you know. That's what it'll be. Let's see here. Let's get back to the comments. But earlier you wanted to discuss witchcraft. Isn't that what we're up against? That's exactly what we're up against. That's exactly what we're up against. Let's see. Praise Jesus says, um, Jared, you have a video of technology next on your website. Um, okay. But earlier you wanted to discuss witchcraft. Okay, earlier what I was saying was like in further live streams, because I'm gonna keep this going. Like this is my platform. Like I've been putting this together. Like I put a lot of time and energy into making this happen. Thanks, bro. Love you, man. We're gonna get into that, you know, and it's gonna be a conversation, and I'm gonna have people on, and we're gonna talk about this thing. We're gonna combat against this thing. We're gonna pray against this thing. We're gonna come together. Like we're gonna do that here. We're gonna do that here. You know, it's not just gonna be me spewing my opinions and my ideas all over the place. This is a platform for the people, man. This is for us. We are gonna talk about that, and I'm gonna open the door for a discussion for us to talk about it. We're gonna come against it. We're gonna rebuke it, and we're gonna call it what it is. Let's see here. Let's get back to the comments. Like I said, I'm happy to discuss all of it with you. Thank you, Jeremiah. We're definitely going to have that conversation, man. Let's see. Follow to put statements to place in the air. As you guys can see, these comments are mega delayed on my end. I apologize if I'm a little late getting back, you know, to anybody's comments here. Um, Let's see. In truth, your issue is with Simon and not me. Simon hurt your feelings. I never mentioned you in my video. You two just had it in my chat room. Okay, let me respond to this. This is great. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus, for this moment right now. So we could be clear. No, my issue was with you, Jared, because you didn't say my name, but you was talking about me, bro. Like you don't look, you don't have to say somebody's name to talk about them. You know, you can indirectly like throw people under the bus, and you know how that whole thing happened, man. Like I know, like I understood how it happened and how it rolled off and how it happened. My issue was with you. I don't know Simon. I never knew Simon. I never seen nothing. I never knew nothing about his videos or nothing. I never knew anything about him. My issue was with you, you know, and he didn't hurt my feelings. Like he kind of pissed me off. Like he didn't hurt my feelings. Like I don't know him, you know. None of that hurt my feelings, bro. Let's be clear. Like if my feelings were hurt, I would have been clear about that. Like my feelings were not hurt, man. Just be clear. Um, let's see. Um, Simon definitely did not hurt my feelings. I just felt like, you know, these things, like crazy things were being said about me. And you just sat back and didn't say nothing. Like you didn't address it. Like these people were calling me a troll. You know I'm not. You just sat there, bro. Like you didn't say nothing. You just let it roll on. I didn't say your name. Thought it was a wise idea to create a video putting me on blast. That makes no sense, brother. Okay. Let's get to the bottom of this. This is really heating up. I love it. Yes. What's next? What's next? All right. So let's see. I didn't say your name. No, you didn't say my name. You didn't have to say my name. I knew what it was, bro. I think that is the weakest thing. Like, I think that is really weak of a person to take indirect shots. Like, if you're talking about me, talk about me. You know, like if you have something to say, say it. You know, like say it. And let's see here. Um, let's see. It says putting them on blast. Look, I didn't try to put anybody on blast, bro. Like, um, I just responded to what, like, I had things I had to say, like, and just like I said in that video, like, I didn't want to do that. Like, I honestly, like, I didn't want that to happen. Like, but I'm not just gonna sit back and let people just do me any kind of way. And I had responses like, you were asking questions and you just wanted me to respond in the comment box, and I was typing so fast, like it wasn't even sending all of my messages, like. And again, like, I'm gonna take this time right now to, even though I felt like I didn't do anything wrong, like, I'm just want to put it out there, like, if you felt like I put you on blast, like, that's definitely not, that wasn't my intentions of putting anybody on blast. But I'm gonna respond, bro. Like, if anything like that ever happens to me, I'm gonna respond. Like, if you don't give me a chance to speak to say where I'm coming from, I'm gonna respond. Your whole issue was with me talking about you, even though I never mentioned you. Again, it doesn't make any sense from my perspective. I'm not trying to make this video about me, by the way. Well, no, this video is not about you, but you came in and you have things that you had to say, and I'm gonna address it, man. Like, I'm gonna address you, like, and I stayed out of it. Okay. All right. So I'm reading these comments here. I know we are experiencing some technical difficulties. The connection is breaking up a little bit here. Actually apologize to Next Level. Wow. Damn it, man. All right. We are definitely experiencing some technical issues, man. I'm gonna have to wrap this thing up, man, because I know what it is, man. It's a lot of internet going on in where I am right now. A lot of signals going on right now, and it's jamming up our live stream, man. But I wanna address what is going on here. Um, I'm gonna get into this chat room. Let me see here. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. So people. All right. The playback is interrupted. Oh man, this game night is messing my stream up, man. I'm gonna have to end this, but I just want to address some things before I end this. Mr. J, again, I want to apologize to anybody that just tuned in. We had a situation, me and Mr. Cohen. I want to say maybe it was like last month, a month ago, or month and a half ago. Um, Honestly, it wasn't a situation between Simon and Jeremiah. Like, if you're still there, if you're still watching, um, my issue was with you. Like, you didn't have to say my name, bro. Like, you were being indirect. I knew you were talking about me. And it's like, look, I don't want any issues. I don't want no issues with anybody. And at the end of the day, like, we are grown men. Like, we can agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree. Like at the end of the day, Simon said one thing to me. He called me a liar. Like no, actually he called me a liar, and I don't even know this guy. I don't know what was his thing. Like, but I wasn't even talking to him. I was talking to you, just like you were indirectly talking to me without saying my name. I was talking to you by saying your name. Like I was like, yo, look, like add me, let's talk, let's have the conversation. And we're gonna have the conversation. It's gonna be great, man. We need to do that, man. Like we really do. Like I don't know Simon. Like I really don't. I did hear like the word got back to me that he did apologize. And just like I said in my video, like I forgave Simon. I forgave you guys. I forgive everybody for that, and I didn't make any video intentionally putting people on blast, if that's what you want to call it. Like that wasn't my intentions to put anybody on blast, but I'm not just gonna stand by and let you guys do what you did and not respond and not have something to say. There were questions being asked. I was said there was being things said that I was a troll and all of this, and I say goofy things and and everybody in the chat room was going in on me and all of this, and I respect it. I could have made a video and put people on blast, but okay, we got another comment from my friend here, Mr. Cohen. Well, imagine what silliness it would have become if Simon and I made response videos. It would become channels about personal drama, not gang stalking or targeted individuals. I decided immediately I was not going to respond nor make a response video in defense. I would only sow further discord and it would not help anything. All I can say is I never called you out. Okay. Well, I don't think that, honestly, my opinion, my response to that is I don't think that there was any drama because it wasn't really drama. Drama is the stuff that I go through in my life, like it was just you, you felt some type of way. Um, you were talking about me. You were talking about my views and opinions or the stuff that I was saying, but you didn't, just because you didn't say my name, it don't mean that you wasn't talking about me. You didn't say my name. I knew you were talking about me, and I think that's weak, bro. Like I think that's weak. Like if just like I said, like we could have talked about it. Like we could have had the conversation, you know. I don't think that was drama because it wasn't drama. Um I think you went about the situation the wrong way and you handled it the wrong way and you sat back and allowed these people to throw me under the bus. Like you didn't say anything. Like I said before, like I don't know Simon. I never heard of him. I didn't know anything about him. I knew you though. Like I was familiar with you, and a person that I've actually stood up for when he was being attacked. If I had anything that I needed to say that I disagreed with that you would say, I would say it to you. Like I wouldn't come on here and be indirect and say, oh, I some people wear masks in their videos, and I don't think that they should do that. And you would know at that point if I said something like that on my live stream, you would know like, yo, he's talking about me, and it just go on for a whole hour about how people wear masks in their videos. Like I wouldn't do that, you know. And then if I did do that, and you came on and you had something to say, I would say, come on, let's talk about it. I mean, let's see. Let's get back to the comments here. Uh, let's see. I was talking about who you feature Brian to more than you. Let's be real. Not the first person to talk about technology. You inspired me to make my own video. That's not illegal or distasteful. Okay, let's get back to the comments here. Just wanna, I don't want anything to go um unnoticed. Jared, the two of you were horribly hurt. Were horribly, yes, they were. Praise. If you would have made a comeback video, your repentance would be needed. That is a fact. And you know what, Jeremiah? Like I don't like I even said it in the video, like I didn't want to do that. Like I didn't want you to feel like I was trying to put you on blast or I was trying to attack you. I felt some type of way, and I welcome everybody to check those videos out. You know, they're right on my channel, you know. Those videos out if you guys think that I was wrong. We could discuss that on the next live stream. If you guys felt like I put him on blast, um, if you think that that was my motive for making those videos, we can discuss that on the next live stream. But that's definitely wasn't my intention, and I'm not one for that. Like I actually made a video about slander and to not do those things to people. Kind of like I inspired you to make your video about me. Oh man. You know what, man? It wasn't that you inspired me to do anything about you. I just wanted to respond, and like whether you admit it or not, like I not again, like I welcome everybody to check those videos out on my channel. And if y'all feel like I put him on blast, leave a comment down below. Let me know. I didn't try to put anybody on blast. Like that wasn't my thing. Like I wasn't trying to attack him or nothing, but I attacked and slandered that day. I felt some type of way. I did. And we can talk about it. Like we can keep this going on the next live stream that we do. I'm gonna get ready to wrap things up in a minute. And I appreciate everybody's support, man. Jer, I appreciate what you do, man. Let's see here. Um, let's get back to these comments. Kind of like I inspired you to make a video about me. No, that video wasn't about you. It was about what happened. I don't make videos about people in general. It was about what happened to me that day. Um, and I felt some type of way. Even more so with you than Simon. Even though Simon was saying so much. He always does. He does that to you, Jared. Like he does that when y'all have y'all live streams, man. I don't like how he be talking to you, bro. Like I don't like that, man. Like, but that's just my opinion, though. It's all out here on YouTube. Everybody can go take a look at it for themselves and have and base their own opinion on what they see. Um, yes, yeah, and I do too. I welcome everyone to go back and watch Simon's. Simon, if you can drop a link to your first live stream that you ever did. After you left me that comment, I welcome everybody to watch that and to know this guy sat there for the whole time indirectly just talking about me, basically talking about Brian too, who was heavily targeted, who is a Christian, who loves the Lord, who is going through this on a whole nother level than what other people are going through. He is targeted heavily, and I ask everybody to pray for them, man. Pray for him. Pray for everybody that's in the comment section, man. Pray for me. Pray for Jeremiah. Um, and stop spinning things around and saying a narrative. It's not a narrative, bro. Like, the things that I was talking about is really happening. Like, things have happened to me. Like, and it's not easy to talk about this stuff, but I talk about it. And I'll tell you, okay, I see a comment here. He says, Brian 2 posts all of his videos under comedy, all of them. Ask yourself why. I know why. And no, he's not mocking T.I.'s, bro. Like, what are you saying? He's not mocking T.I.'s. He's posting it under comedy so it don't get placed in a algorithm. It don't get placed and categorized with Ti, so he don't get shadow banned. You know, if he marks it as comedy, it'll throw the powers that be off. You know, it'll be in the comedy section. People can still see it. He's not posting. He's not putting it comedy to mock Ti. I've never seen Brian 2 mock any Ti, bro. He is heavily targeted, but I have seen you and Simon mock TIs. I have seen that because they experienced the V2K and you guys don't think it's V2K. You guys think there's no technology that does that. You think it's just demon spirits. Which you know it is demon spirits, but they manifest through people, and these people are using this technology, and it does happen. And I have seen you guys laugh and mock people for that. I've seen that. Other people have seen it. I've never seen Brian 2 mock any TIs or anything, but that's why he, you know, categorizes his video as comedy. Um, how does he travel to so many countries as a TI? Where does his money come from if he's targeted like that? I've seen him in Rome. Right, he's all over the world, bro. Rome, Portugal, Germany, sometimes within weeks of each other. That's right. I've seen that as well. um, that will let you know that this thing is global. He's actually showing people that it's not just in your backyard. It's not just in your mind. It's everywhere. Like it's all over the world, man. How he gets his money, I don't know. Like I don't know. I didn't grow up with Brian too. I don't know how he gets his money, but I know he's a well-educated guy, and I know you know, he's had some really great job. Actually, he's an ex. He used to work for the Department of Defense, so he has inside information. Once he found out the things that were happening, he didn't want to be a part of that no more. And that might be one of the reasons why he's so heavily targeted. Um, let's see, his channel, follow the truth. His channel is his name, Brian Two. Yes, that's right. Hey, that's my friend right there. Where's Ashton? I am being punked. Shout out to you, man. Oh man, y'all check out that channel too, man. Y'all make sure y'all just subscribe to Where's Ashton? I'm being punked, man. A true TI. She's got a lot of knowledge about supplements and things that we can eat and things that we can do to combat what's going on. She's definitely heavily targeted, man. I want y'all to check her out, man. Let's see here. You've checked his credentials, then? Oh, okay. So because he says it's true, Jared, man, just relax, bro. Like, relax, man. You gotta relax, right? You gotta relax, bro. Brian 2 is a TI, man. Right. You gotta relax. But everybody, check out Where's Ashton? I'm being punked, man. That channel is definitely official, man. She's a TI, and she also did an interview with Meeks B. Shout out to Meeks B. I love you. Maybe we can have you on too. I would love to talk to Meeks. Um, yeah, man. Let's see. The gift of discernment. That's right, Follow the Truth. The gift of discernment is a fact. Something that we have inside, you know. And I'm not one of these guys that's gonna sit here and tell you, "Oh, I'm always right." You know, everything I say is the truth, and if it is not what I say, then it's not happening, and blah blah blah, and you're wrong, and ha ha ha, laugh at you. No, no, man. It's gonna come a point in time where we can agree to disagree, you know, and we could just move forward. You know, there's not anything to rebuttal or go back and forth on, and you know, to start drama, if that's what you guys want to call it, because it's not really drama. There's no drama here, like no drama. Um, I'm keeping it real, brother. I don't just swallow any old story, especially when all of his videos are categorized under comedy. Okay, so let me see here, man. Just like I said before, there's a reason why he categorizes his videos as comedy. It's not to trigger anybody, or and when you guys see stuff like this, should be a lesson moving forward. Like, when you see something like that, there you have to use your mind, you have to use your head, bro. Like, he didn't just categorize it as comedy, as a mock to T.I.'s. That's definitely not what happened. He's just trying to throw the powers that be off, so he's not shadow banned, even though we all get shadow banned. Um, Actually, I did a video about that, like the true T.I.'s, like we are shadow banned. When we come on YouTube, and we use this platform to be spiritual and to lead people to Christ and to talk about things that they that the powers that be do everything to blindfold people about and to dumb people down about, and to keep the truth away. Like how they use the media and everything to influence everybody and tell people things that's not true, to brainwash people, mind control. He put his videos as comedy to try and throw it off, and I don't even mean to be blowing the spot up like that, but it's like, like the guy is heavily targeted, man, and he knows a lot. And look, we have a comment here by Where's Astronaut Being Punked. I accidentally categorized mine as comedy yesterday. Right, so it could be a point where you can do it accidentally. But honestly, I don't think he did it accidentally. I think he did that to throw him off so that his videos could be seen. So, people can have some understanding from his point of view, from things that he saw with his own eyes, of what is happening. Is Brian to a Ti? Yes. Is he a Christian? Yes. Does he love the Lord? Yes. Does he pray? Yes. I mean, the guy is fluent in different languages and can read the Bible in different languages. He has a different understanding. Like, am I gonna judge him? No. Like, am I gonna categorize or just throw a label on him because of what something says on his video? No. That's just me personally. I'm not going to. Um, and I would never laugh at anybody. Like, anybody that's going through this thing. Like, I would never laugh at anybody because it's not funny. Like, there's nothing funny about what we're faced with. There's nothing funny about it. Nothing. And if you think it's something that's funny about it, you gotta relax. I think it's something funny about you. If you think it's something funny about that, and it's cool. Like, Jared, I'm gonna respond to your comment here. It says, "I don't believe him. I'm allowed to not believe him." That's totally right, bro. You're allowed to think whatever you want and to have your opinion, bro. That's your opinion. Cool. You don't have to believe it. Like that is on everybody to believe what they believe and to um, you know, do what they do, say what they say. You know, you're entitled to that, bro. But at the end of the day, I know what's going on, and a lot of other people do too. And again, not trying to discredit anybody or talk down on anybody or put anybody on blast. Um, that was never my thing. Like, that was never my plan. I didn't. I honestly, I didn't think things would transpire like that between us, Jared. Like, that threw me for a loop. How that whole thing happened. And again, if you felt like I attacked you or put you on blast, that was definitely not what it was. That was just me responding to what I saw and what was going on. And we're gonna have a conversation, and I think it's definitely needed. Let's see here. Father the Truth says, better do it while it's still legal. That's right. That's right. We have to get this thing going now. We can't waste any time. Like, we have to do this now. Okay. Let's see. We have a new subscriber. Somebody subscribed. I think it happened when I was getting some connection issues, but whoever you are, subscriber, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Make sure you turn on your post notifications, so you are alerted when we are live, man. Welcome to the family. God loves you. Jesus loves you, man. If you are going through these things, reach out to someone in the comment section. Um, we are here to pray for each other, to be one. We are a family. We're going to keep it like that. Let's see here. I have met a lot of wolves in this community, Christians who privately spelled Christ's name backwards to me, a woman who turned into a Jezebel before my eyes on video. I've learned to assess people. Jeremiah, that just read a comment from you. That'd be cool, man. That'd be something we can talk about, man. Like when we do have a conversation, man. Praise Jesus says, what part of you comes up with this opinion? The part that refuses to accept fallen angel tech and mock those who experience it? That is a great question. Jeremiah says, technology is just a new name for a very old program. Satan can cause most any illusion to manifest. All right. Well, the technology thing is what's happening now. I know in the ancient times, back when Jesus was around, there was no YouTube, there was no Facebook, there were no computers, there was none of this stuff that we have now that is called technology. There was none of this stuff around back then, and they do use technology. They do. And I just want to be clear, like, for everybody who has been rocking with me, man, we've been streaming a long time. We're gonna wrap this thing up pretty soon, but with this live stream, we're gonna do a lot of different things here. We're not just gonna talk about one thing. This is an experience, and I want to thank everybody for uh, for joining in, man, and participating and being a part of the new revamped um, live stream that we're doing here. Let me see here. No devices to point to explain what is supernatural. Okay. Well, me personally, like, I've never denied that there wasn't any supernatural attacks or spiritual attacks. I actually agree with that. So this whole thing is demonic, like, and I'm not gonna say that it's not, because it is. Let's see what my boy Follow the Truth and ATL. Y'all subscribe to his channel, man. Follow the Truth, man. He's gonna be posting some really good content for y'all, man. He's got a testimony. He's got a story. And you know what? I would love for you to come on too. Follow the Truth, man. I would love for you to join us too, man. Um, let's see here, man. He says they mess with my security system. It has a screen and it'll blink when I walk past to get my attention, I guess. And this isn't even my crib. Bam, there you go, man. So you're not gonna say they don't use technology? Like, come on, man. Like, they do use it. And then I don't want to spin this narrative that that's all I focus on, that's all I talk about, because you and I know that that's definitely not it, man. I do a lot more, but things are happening, and it's not um it's not a bad thing to talk about it. Let me see here. I don't trust. Um, I really don't worry about you trusting me. I'm not. All right, man. So definitely, man, follow the truth. I would love it. We got to get you on here, man. My email is definitely in the description, man. Shoot me an email, man, and we will connect, man. Um, I want to say that I appreciate you, man. I know you have checked out the channel. You checked out some of my music, and I appreciate you, man. I really do, man. God bless you. I want to ask everybody to pray for you. Praise Jesus, man. I trust you. I love you, man. You are like a family to me, man. We all love you, man, and we're praying for you and praying for everybody, man. Let's see here. I don't want people to get riled up, and that's not what I'm coming on for, man. I want everybody to come together. And if you don't agree with something, just don't agree with it, man. Like, and just be good with it, like, but address it, like, and it's ways of going about situations, like, where, you know, it's definitely a way to do that. Let's see, man. Jeremiah Cohen. Oh, yes, technology is fair game, mechanics. Just like in the 1500s, it was a girl turning into an ox or whatever else Satan can use to cause it to happen. Now that is demonic, bro. Word, there was some girl turned into an ox, like that's spiritual, man. That's demonic, man. But these dark ones are, they are using that stuff on us, bro. Like whether you see it or not, like it's happening. Um, you definitely right, Praise. You got that, man. You got that, man. You got that, man. Universal Undone Child. Thank you, man. Thank you for the emails, man. I will definitely respond to everybody's email. Um, but I just felt like, these things needed to happen. Like if people have things that they need to say, say it. It is. So technology is straight up child's play for demons. Okay. Yeah. I think that the technology is just this is my opinion on this. Technology is just the technology. Okay. People develop software and hardware, and it's just technology. It's all about who uses it and what the purpose is for that technology. There is some that is used for good. Some people use their platforms to bring people to the kingdom. Some people use technology to target people and to hurt people and to, put voices in each other. And like it happens, bro. Like, excuse me. Some people use technologies to communicate. Some people use it to warm up some food. Um, so at the end of the day, technology is just technology. It's just your intent to use it and who is using it. You know what I mean? That's just my spiel on it. And I would love to have the conversation. And let's see here, will do. And thanks so much, bro. Just got stalked off a job, but luckily my homegirl who gaslights is still letting me stay. Teammate, this has us all. We will not be defeated. Battle won with God already. That's right. Follow the truth. We're gonna follow the truth, my friend. You're definitely right. What happened to you, man, is something they do, man. It's a tactic that's called workplace mobbing. Okay. It's happened to me on the last 10 jobs that I've worked. And currently right now I am blacklisted right now. And, still seeking employment, still, but it's happened to me too, bro. Like I went through this, and I just want you to know that you're not alone. A lot of TIs go through what is called workplace mobbing. And don't worry, man. God got a plan for you, bro. Like you're gonna be okay, man. Um, you're definitely gonna be okay, man. Um, let's see. Jeremiah says, if Satan can appear as a dead relative, he can tweak your alarm or the internet, and that is true. That's true, Jeremiah. You're definitely right about what you said there, man. Um, I totally agree with you there, man. I totally agree. Oh man. So if you are a part of the family, man, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button, man. Um, go to everybody's channel, man. Check them out. Check out what they have to say. And if you have sat through this situation, with Jeremiah and me, and in the chat room, he feels like I put him on blast, or for what happened. I feel like I just addressed it. Jared, if you could drop the link to that your first live stream you did after you left the comment under my organized stalking video, go for it. And people could see where I was coming from. If you guys want to see where I responded to, you know, what they did to me on that live stream. I didn't mean to put anybody on blast. I just responded to it. There's an open letter to Jeremiah Cohen on my channel. If you guys felt like I put him on blast, or if I was wrong, let me know. You know, I'm open to have the conversation. Like, let me know. And then it spills into Simon Says, the guy I didn't even know who he was. Like, check that out. But just for future references, like, this live stream um, is not gonna be about drama. I actually don't think that was drama. I just think that it happened, and I addressed what happened, and I kept it moving. If you guys, I gotta warn you, these videos are like 30 minutes. They're the longest videos I ever did. I don't really do long videos like that. But check them out if you guys have some free time. And on the next live stream, we can, on the current event section, we can address it and talk about it. Um, let's see here. We got another comment here from Universal Unchild. They have problems with people who don't have TV or microwave, toaster, or carry a phone with them. The less technology in your home or on your person, the more difficult it makes for them. Great comment, Universal. That great comment, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everybody who joined me today. I'll probably be back tomorrow. Um, but there are gonna be some wrenches given out. You know, I'm gonna have some official moderators. Um, we're gonna talk about some more things. We're gonna bring things to the light. Let's see here, man. It's getting pretty late. Yeah, we're definitely gonna, you know, dive deep with this thing, man. And this is gonna be a platform, like I said, man. If you guys came in on the later end, I encourage you to go back and watch the beginning and just see, you know, what this is all about. I need your help. I need everybody's help to spread the word about this thing and to let people know that this is a real thing and we're going to be doing this. You know, if they're serious about Jesus, about God, they want to pray, they want to get their scriptures out here. This is the place to do it, man. And I just want to tell you guys that I love you. Thank you for joining me. Again, I apologize about the connection issues. Um, there's a lot of internet things going on right now, and you know how to you know, guys, the true targeted individuals. You guys know how it is when we try to do something like this. But God is stronger than anything that the devil can do. Never forget that. God is with you. I love you. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Surround sound recordings.